What's up? Hi, it's your boy, Skinny Penis. Sorry, ice cream machine, but why is the ice cream machine broken? Damn it, Chris.
It's always broken.
You should be on the ball with this
Oh
shit.
my god, what the hell is going? Ah, come on.
Mixer seems like it's working now.
Oh, Mixer's working now? Okay, perfect. Alright, so, take two. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Fall As They May, episode 31. We just passed 30 last week, and yeah, we're on our way to our midlife crisis.
Yay!
Anyway, last we left off, the favored few made their way into the Underdark in the pursuit of a piece of an artifact that they have been seeking. Upon making their way down, they had to narrowly avoid a very thick tar-like lake that some of the party fell into, and found that it was this acidic pool that ate through their clothing and seared their skin as they tried to go across. However, eventually they did, finding themselves to the front of the Kuatoa village of Zal, where they met with the chief, who blessed them with the blessing of Blickdulpoop, allowing them to understand the language of the Kuatoa. They talked around and managed to find some scouts who were willing to take them to a location where they had seen this artifact. Making their way through a ravine, they found themselves in the middle of what was known as the Wastecorspe Marsh, where some of them, unfortunately, got a bit spooked by the environment. Whoever has that, by the way, make sure you have that written down. They made their way to the edge of the lake, where the Kuatoa explained that is where they had seen the creature. Almost immediately after this was said, there was a high-pitched whine as a multitude of corpses began dragging themselves out of the lake and towards the party. However, as you guys get a quick look at the lake, kind of freaking out for a moment and checking it out, you notice that a lot of the corpses are not as... Hang on. Are you sure we're live on Mixer?
I'm watching it now, yeah.
Okay, because it's not showing up for me for some reason. Okay, whatever. So as you guys are watching the corpses come out, as they begin sleeking their way out all the way, you start seeing that the tar that seemed to be giving their body some substance begins to slick off, as you just see this ooze-like creature, on these various ooze-like creatures on different tethers, beginning to claw their way out, followed by a mass of white ooze that drags itself out. And I will go ahead and move everybody over onto the battle map right now.
All right.
Yeah, we're live on
Red.
Mixer.
We're
What?
changing the view. We're going battle mode.
Yes, and
Oh,
we'll switch
I was not
over
expecting this to be green at all.
into our battle mode. It's the closest thing I find to a marsh battle land,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Man, the Underdark sure is bright.
Die the whole map.
Alright. If you guys scroll down, you will see what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's go ahead and roll some initiatives.
All
The
right.
only rule I will not be doing live.
Solid.
Nice. Oh. Ooh.
Oof.
Boy.
Goo. Oof. Big oof.
More like goof, am I right?
Oh, that's a funny right there.
Funny stuff.
God, these things
My
have
boy.
these things have a high dexterity.
They have high dexterity.
But they're zombies, what do you mean?
They're not zombies.
It's goo things? Question mark.
Yeah, they're goo
thought they were-
creatures. They're
they
ooze-like
were-
creatures.
They're
Yeah,
new-
they were-
Oh
right?
no! It's more of the fucking whatever they're called. Not Rome.
I will let you know that they do not look like the same creatures you had fought before.
Hey,
Well, they're still goo-like.
They're still
I'm pretty
goo-like,
sure.
but they do not closely resemble. Blahurgagloop got a 4.
good job, Bahugaloop.
Matuku gets
So actually,
a
this
19.
is live
Can you
now.
please speak in their language?
He is.
No.
And Shuglop got a whopping 8.
Good job, Shubla.
You're gonna have to fight me.
All right, so at the top of the initiative order, Flanar, you are up first.
All right, looks like the situation that range is going to be the only viable option here. So we're gonna go ahead and do this nice and easy. We're gonna go ahead and move. Actually, no, I don't need to worry about being rough terrain. I have a thing that makes me ignore that, so don't even bother asking. So instead, I will go 5, 10, 15, 20. I think about here will be fine.
All right.
What are we looking at? Oh yeah, that's plenty of distance. Should I kick it off? Oh, let's just go ahead and kick it off. What's around here? 10 feet with the target. Yeah, it'll be 10 feet between. All right, we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out arrow. We're gonna go ahead and start off the show. I'm gonna go ahead and smack this one.
Okay. Lightning
So-
arrow.
Here comes the shot. If I can,
Here comes a shot. That's a shot.
that'll be a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so 20 to hit. That means that one is going to be taking.
And it's dexterity saving throw, or if it hits, it takes more damage. Got it.
Let's see. Target takes 48 on a hit,
Or half as
miss.
much on a miss. Okay, got it.
And then each one within 10 feet will take 2d8 halved if they save it.
Okay, so 2 dexterity saving throws. Natural 20. And a 15. What's your DC?
My DC is 15.
So half damage.
Okay, so that one gets 20. The other two are getting 5.
Alright. So this one takes 20. The others take 5 points of damage. Okay.
That's technically casting a spell, but that's not necessarily an attack, or does it count as attack? I forget.
It takes your whole action.
Yeah, I thought so. All right. I wouldn't have brought the hawk down in the dark. That would be the bad idea. I would have kept it up above ground. Wait
Okay.
for me. So that means that's not going to be of use here. I've already moved 20 feet, so I'm going to go ahead and... I'm just going to go ahead and stay where I am. I think I'll be fine. It'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Next is going to be... who has the higher dexterity, Aster or Volok?
I have a 14.
Same.
Ooh.
Rock,
go.
paper, scissors, let's
Mind if
go.
I go first?
Just go.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna pull out my staff of fire and launch a fireball right here, hitting these 5.
Hang on, something's going on here.
What?
I keep trying to add Matuku to the initiative order, but it won't let me.
Tuku is infinite.
Stop doing that. What the fuck?
See somebody with a 0.
Lenore has a 20.
Yeah.
Okay, it is adjusted now. Okay. So Aster, you're gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
Alrighty. 5 dex saves. Pass, fail. And pass, fail.
Oh, not bad. And that weighs 3 for my staff of fire.
Okay.
33. Not bad.
So as you unleash your fireball and as it impacts into the ground, you watch as it kicks up a lot of sludge and liquid. And as it impacts into the creatures itself, it doesn't seem to hit with the same force that you were expecting it to hit with.
Question: did it do the exact same thing with the lightning?
It did not do the same thing with the lightning.
Okay, good to know.
So 33 halved is 16, halved again is 8. So save. This one failed, so it takes 16. This one saved, so it takes 8. And this one also failed, so it takes 16. Okay.
Take one step back, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, Matuku.
You lost Balak.
Are
You
those
skipped right over him.
He ended up ahead of Aster.
Okay, go ahead, Block.
I'm going to run up to this one.
Okay.
That's gonna be about right there.
All right.
Go into a rage
Okay.
and 2 reckless.
Okay, go ahead. All right, so one hits, and I need you to roll me a D100.
This is where I should have an immediate alert box that just
Wait.
starts the call out of spin the wheel, make the deal.
Reckless it? You got 2 nat 1s?
Hold on. That's right.
Okay, so we'll call that the first rolls. Go ahead and roll again. Okay, both hit. So 25, 29, okay.
29 for the first.
And then 16.
12.
Well, you don't get, remember, you don't get the Divine Fury on the second. It's only one hit.
Okay.
29 plus 16, so 50.
But I do get the rage,
Okay.
which is 3.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, so Matuku's gonna run over to this one. And you see as he runs over, he pulls out a jagged stalactite. And will stab it into the... And we'll try to stab it into the creature.
Ah!
That is gonna miss, I'm afraid.
No!
Doing his best, okay?
And he will use this cunning action to dodge.
Ooh, he's a sneaky fish person.
It is their turn now. They are going to slither up. Walk. 5, 10, 15, 20. They can get into range of him. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright. So... actually, they're all going to make attacks. So the one that you hit, Block's going to make attack against you. 1, 2, 3, 4, Matuku, 5, 6, 7, 8, Block. Block's getting hit on the second one, and the third one is only in range of you. They have advantage on all these attacks, so first attack,
Advantage?
because
Oh.
he recklessed. That's a 22 to hit you, Block.
Yep.
Okay, Block, you're going to take... I need a d6 and 2d4. Take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, Block, as well as 8 points of psychic damage.
So 9 damage.
Well, you do not resist psychic, I don't believe.
No, not yet.
So you take 6, so 10 half to 5, and then 8 points of damage, so 13 damage
So
total.
13.
And then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, don't tell me it's one of these.
Doesn't matter. I got advantage on it.
On wisdom?
For being... What the hell is it? Let me find it.
Well, I mean, you still rolled a 10. That's a failure. But please find me what gives you advantage on wisdom saves.
I think because I'm raging, I get...
It's advantage on strength checks. It's on strength saves and strength checks.
But you can re-roll it if you want with your Fanatical Fury or whatever.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Fanatical Focus reroll. If you fail a save while you're raging, you can reroll it.
Do you want to reroll this save?
A 10, yes.
Okay, reroll. Okay. So, alright, so you are safe from that one. Next one, Pseudopod. That's gonna hit. Take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 3. And then take another 5 points of psychic damage. And I need you to make another wisdom saving throw. Okay, you're fine. Third attack. Fuck me. That'll hit. 8 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 4, and an extra 6 points of psychic damage. And I need one more wisdom saving throw.
Come on, Block.
Nope.
Nope.
Oof.
Take an additional 18 points of psychic damage. As you feel this creature kind of, a hand extends out from it and grabs onto your head for a moment. And it's almost like you see just events from your past just scanning by you quickly. And then they're gone. So from this point on, you subtract. So any ability check or attack roll you make is subtracted by a d4.
Okay.
Wait, any?
Any attack rolls or ability checks?
It's like Bane on crack.
First attack against Klognuktuk that's gonna hit. That's gonna miss, and that's gonna hit. 2 wisdom saving throws for him. 1 save, 1 fail.
Say goodbye to this guy.
11, 14, bludgeoning. 14, 20, 25 points of damage total, and he also is reduced by a d4 on all his attacks, but he is not dead yet. He's very hurt, though. Yeah. And the second one hit him as well. So that's going to be... I rolled shit for damage. So 7 damage total on that second hit. And that is their turn. He's going to use his cunning action to disengage. So he'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. What does he have? Unfortunately, nothing for ranged. So he'll just run behind Flanar in
Obviously.
panic. All right. So that is his turn. Baby Bosco. Roll a d20 for Baby Bosco.
18.
18.
It's still in my arms though, so I don't know if that.
He'll
affects
try
it.
to squirm. He's gonna try to squirm out of your arms. I need you to make an athletics check against him.
Why did I click on his character sheet? Okay, that's a 12.
12. So Baby Bosco will squirm and go into the muck, and then he will move 5 feet up. And that is Baby Bosco.
Did he start here?
No, he flopped there,
Okay.
and then
And then
5 feet
move
up.
5 feet up.
Ezreal, you see
Okay.
Baby Bosco crawling next to you.
That's cute, but I'm afraid. So what is this fear again? It's
So the first
advantage.
the first attack or spell attack made on your turn is at disadvantage.
And that is every turn, yeah.
Yes, that's every turn.
Ah, that's right. Everyone, yeah, everyone except me and Aster. That's right.
And you
Oh,
You
okay,
said these
so
things were-
that's true. So technically, that first one. Well, no, it would have been a straight roll, so still would have hit. Okay,
So you said these things were undead, yeah?
you see what they. I've described what they look like. You can try to turn undead if you want to.
Yeah. I'm scared. I want these things to get away from me.
So you present your holy symbol and you cast your turn undead, and nothing happens.
Oof. Uh-oh.
And that's your action.
That's your action,
How's-
and your channel divinity is used.
God damn it. How's what was it, Klognoktiku? How's he looking?
He's in pain.
Alright. Bonus action, I will healing word at let's say 2nd level.
All right, 10 points of
Oh,
healing.
come on.
Thank you. All right, that's your turn, Ezreal. Or you'd like to move?
I'll move back. I'll just move back 5 feet real quick.
Alrighty. Shoe Glove will go, ah! And it'll charge up. 20, 25. Right up on that one. And he will take 2 strikes. You see brandished on her hand what appears to be this very crudely crafted claw that kind of comes to a point at the end. And you also see on her other hand, in her other hand, she has a very wide net. So claw attack first. Fuck me. That's a miss. These guys don't even have like a bad to hit either. However, her bite attack is going to hit.
Ugh.
And she does 5 points of piercing damage to this thing. Alright. That's her turn. Goo.
If I picked up Bosco, what would that take?
I call it a... I call it a...
Full action?
I call it... I call it a fuse object, but you'd have to make a check to try to grab it.
Would it? But yeah, would they take an action though?
I'd say if you don't get him in the first roll, it would take an action to get him after that.
Okay.
I'll be lenient.
What would I have to roll?
It says opposed athletics.
Yeah, I'll go here just in case.
All right.
Actually, like here. I have +5, so he better not be rolling higher than a 17.
He didn't. He rolled a 5, so you scoop him back up into your arms.
Okay, so I have him in one arm,
Mm-hmm.
and no actions, right?
No, that would have been a free act. I'd call it a free action because you're
Okay.
swooping down and grabbing him.
I'll be throwing at this one directly beneath me a dart.
All right, so
I was really hoping they were saying I throw Bosco.
Eat him. Does 28.
28 hits.
Okay, I need to find the fucking damage on that. I'm not used to playing with regular dice. 13.
13 points of damage. Very nice.
Piercing.
Yes, very nice.
And then,
So as you... Oh, whoops, hang on. Did my math wrong. Perfect. So as you throw and the dart impacts, you guys all hear, and on each of you, all 6 of these creatures, they begin speaking, and it just sounds like a cacophony of voices, and you just hear, "Join us, join us."
I've totally done fucked up. I'm supposed to have disadvantage on that attack.
Oh, roll again.
I mean, that's still a 15.
That still hits. These things
I
are
just
not hard to
wanted
hit.
sure. I have a high accuracy usually, so I wasn't
Hi.
super concerned.
Is that your turn?
I don't. Did it seem like it did damage?
It did do damage.
Okay, I was just trying to make like mentally check and be like, okay, that's something that works, or else I'd make a different.
Yes, it works.
I will throw a second dart. Also, is it absorbed into him? I know they're coming from like acid, kind of.
As you pay attention, it seems like it's slowly slinking into his body.
Okay, I just want to know if I can go get it later. That's a fucking another 28.
That'll hit. Is that that was not a disadvantage. Go ahead.
9 points of piercing damage.
Very nice.
And then I checked it. Flurry of blows just technically has to be after an attack action, not an unarmed attack. And that was an attack action, so I can use my belt of daggers.
Yeah, you could if you want to, but you've thrown you've thrown your 2 daggers, so you can go ahead and use your dagger throws if you'd like to.
I would against the same target.
Okay.
Should be the same setup. So 23,
23 hits.
and it's 6 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and one more. 13.
13 just misses.
Okay, and then with Bosco, I can still move, I believe.
Jordan, I'm aware, but I gave him the belt of gave him that belt.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah, he has something that allows him to chuck 2 spirit daggers from his belt.
Pick up Bosco, throw 4 things at a guy, and then walk away.
All right.
And then move.
Yeah. But Haralga Gloop. He will. Yeah. He'll go ahead and he'll reach back and cast Cure Wounds on the Grand Scout at 2nd level. That's going to be 9 points of healing. And that's really all you can do, because he's used his bonus action. Because he doesn't have a bonus action spell. So that's his turn. Flanar.
All right, which one did I take a shot at with the lightning arrow? Just really, same one straight down the middle. All right, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and hunter's mark that one specifically. I know I just had that spell, but just trust me, it is. So here is attack 1. We'll assume the 6 is.
This is at disadvantage.
I am not under.
Oh,
the
that's
effects
right. You're not
of
under the effect. Right. It's only you and Aster that saved.
So what? Natural 20.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Sentinel at death's door. No, I'm joking.
So 16 plus the 6 from hunter's mark.
16. Okay. Plus 6.
Yep.
All right.
And then again. 22.
20.
Go for it.
That'll hit.
That'll be 8 more plus 4.
All right. So 12. All right.
Magical. So I'm assuming that it's. I guess that's going to be the other question, whether or not the piercing is going to be of any use.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't seem like the piercing is not.
It does not. It doesn't do any additional damage.
Ah, shit. I probably should have stuck with the lightning arrow, but I'm sticking with what I got right now.
All right. Is that your turn?
Fucking look, if Punchy's not stepping up, I have to. So I'm going to need to move up 5, 10, 15, 20. That's going to be my turn.
All right. So as you finish your shots, you hear all the voices. You see all of the creatures seem to go stagnant for a moment. As you hear them all say, "The greater mass comes. The greater mass comes." And you see 2 flashes of energy come from the pool, coming from the lake.
Oh yeah, because the fight wasn't difficult enough with these things. As for behind, no,
Oh.
no, 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 no.
Hello.
However, that was both of their actions to get there via Dimension Door.
Dimension door.
Hello.
Not a one of the other smaller ones are dead. Oh no.
Aster.
I'm going to cast banishment on these 2.
All right, so you quickly throw it out. Charisma.
This one I'm giving my nat 1 to.
Okay. The other one rolls a 28.
That passes. That definitely passes.
Be
Check
gone,
something real
thought.
quick.
And that was level 5, by the way.
Okay, so this one is banished.
Aster.
And I'll move back a couple steps.
All right. Vlok, your turn.
Which one did I hit again? The one that's right in front of me?
Yep.
No, it's this
Oh,
one,
it's
I
this
think.
one, yeah, this one.
Okay.
All right.
2 more.
All right, your first attack's at disadvantage.
So it'll just be a straight roll.
Are you recklessing again?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
Make deal. Spend the wheel.
All right, roll a d100.
Deal.
$29. $29, finding it. Okay, good to know. Alright, second attack. 19 hits. That will be enough to take it out. As you finish cutting through the midsection, you hear thousands of different voices begin screaming. As you cut it down, it just seems to recede down into the marsh and disappear. Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Matuku is going to try to stab with his thing. 16 will hit, so he will do his damage and get sneak attack on this. I need one more d6. 7, 10, 12, 16 points of piercing damage to this creature. And that is Matuku's turn. It is these things' turns.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Punchy.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, Matuku, 4, 5, 6. Actually, that's the one that sapped you. That one's going to keep attacking you. So 1, 2, 3, block, 4, 5, 6, Shuglop. Shuglop! Alright, so, Valak. Oh, I totally forgot. Hang on. Oh, it wouldn't matter. It's a d4. I couldn't make you miss that attack. Boop. Valak, I crit you. Take... Oh, that was really good for you. 5... This is the half, 5 points of bludgeoning damage. You also take... 3, 5, 7... 9 points of psychic damage. And I need you to make another wisdom save.
Oof.
Oof. Valak, take another 14 points of psychic damage. And this time, as it reaches out and grabs onto your head for a moment, you have to kind of blink your eyes as you see the visage of your chief just looking at you, his massive mitt just completely engulfing your head as he glares at you in anger.
Oh, Chief!
And you go ahead and the D4 becomes a D6 now. That gets reduced. Alright.
Give me all the business. Let's go.
Against Shuglop. That's going to be a 12, which I believe misses Shuglop. Yes, misses him. Alright, Flanar, first attack. 25. I'm sorry.
No.
Second
Yeah.
attack, 9. That's gonna miss.
Okay.
Third attack, 22.
2 of them hit.
Where are my other D4s? Jesus Christ, I'm like missing all my D4s. Alright, so Flanar, you're gonna take 8 plus 8. 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And...
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
So do you have the cloak of displacement?
Oh, you do have the cloak of
That's right.
displacement. Okay, so we'll call... So let me re-roll for these 2 hits.
What was that?
Okay, well you avoided a crit and a 27.
Cool.
So that's still 9 points of psychic damage with 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
That is 25.
And I need you to make me 2 wisdom saving throws.
So 25 minus 19. 19. I am blowing wind because I can't do math in my head right now. It is late.
I understand.
44. Yeah.
Alright.
Come on,
and then
God
2
damn
wisdom
it.
saves. 2 wisdom saves, please.
And then the other one. Okay.
Okay. So on that first wisdom save, take 12 points of psychic damage. As one of the creatures that hits you manages to grip onto your head for a moment, and you see once again those flashes begin to run by your head. I'm gonna put markers on you guys. All attacks and ability checks for you are at a minus a D4. All of the locks are at a D6.
It's okay, I give it 2 rounds, Block will be dead.
Because that's fair. Yep.
It's what Ublexes do, man. Karnkook. He will attack the big one that just showed up.
Oh yeah, because he can-
Natural 20!
Ooh,
Yay.
real MVP.
Alright, so he's hook. So you see he has this very jagged hook that he's kind of bent in 2 different directions in his hand. That he uses to stab into the creature. He's gonna do... 8d6!
What?
What a fucking legend.
That's his sneak attack plus his hook damage.
Can I keep him?
12, 15, 20, 25.
They killed the flip yap.
30 plus 5, so 35 points of piercing damage to this giant red ooze.
Oh, actually, very quickly. Need to make 2 Constitution checks.
Yes, for your... that
Okay.
succeeds. I have the damage in my head, so that succeeds. That succeeds, and I need you to make one more Constitution check because you took the psychic damage as well.
That's it.
It's a completely separate ability. It's its Eat Memories ability. It has a pseudopod attack, and then you can use its Eat Memories.
I don't have it anymore, so whatever. Continue on.
Baby Bosco, roll a d20, Baby Bosco.
9.
9, he just looks at you. And that's it.
Aw.
Okay.
Israel.
Alright, decision time. Alright, I'm gonna go up to Flanar, and I'm going to not lay on hands,
You're gonna lay hands on him. Israel's a paladin now, guys.
Cure Wounds.
Cure wounds. Alright, go for it.
Also, it's level 4.
Oof, Ezreal giving you that good healing.
Good laying the hands all over.
27.
She's touching you all over, Flanar.
Uh,
Making sure to get nice and thorough with her rub down.
It's just a friendly massage. There's nothing weird about that.
Oof.
As she thinks it's snack axe.
Alright. That was your action, Ezreal. Anything you'd like to do as a bonus action?
Let me see.
you have
It's
no
an action.
cantrips that are bonus action.
I have no cantrips that are bonus action. You're
Alright.
right.
So, Shuglop is going to and take a bite and a claw. Those are both going to hit. D8 and a D4. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for the claw and 5 for the bite. So 12 damage total. That was Shuglop's turn. Goo.
I will put Bosco down and attempt to tell him to stay still.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh boy. I actually have a 4 in that. That's a 9.
Alright, Bosco may be responsive.
That's good enough for me. I'll go over here and do what I do best.
Smack.
First, I will use the Dagger of Venom
Alright.
and whatever additional effect it has. So that's a 15 to hit.
15 just misses.
Fuck. Okay. One more time. So I can't do math. 25.
25 hits.
Okay. So that's 11 points of piercing damage, and then oh fuck! It takes an action to do that. I guess I'll just make the 2 unarmed attacks. Flurry of blows.
Alright.
That's a 20. Not
Okay.
not natural.
That hits.
Okay. And another 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then 28.
28 hits.
Hell yeah. 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And then I'm going to go for a stunning strike.
Okay, stunning strike. 23.
Holy shit, no.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Bahalga Goop. Goop. He is going to. He is going to use his. He'll use his bonus action. He'll reach over and grab onto you, Goo, and he will say, and you will see a very, very disgusting, greasy bubble appear around Goo.
Yeah.
You have Shield of Faith on you. It's a +2 to your
I
armor
got the
class.
dirty bubble.
And he's going to attempt a Sacred Flame. And unfortunately, it's going to succeed. He does not have a high spell save. Flanar.
Still this one, the one I've been focused on.
Okay.
I'm asking. Is that one?
That
right
one's
there?
the most damage, yes.
That's the one I've been focusing on. Okay. I don't know whether or not this is gonna be. You know what? No, I'm already getting fucked up. Why the fuck not? Let's go ahead and just bows down. Hooked short swords are out. Let's finish this off.
Okay. First attack at disadvantage. Oh, no. Sorry.
It's not a disadvantage. It's with your minus D4 garbage
Yeah.
inside there.
So, yeah, that becomes an 8. So misses. 17 gets reduced by 2. So you're fine. Sorry, I was using one of my DM dice and it's hard to read the numbers on it. So 15 hits.
Still piercing, which means I am now physically useless and I can go fuck myself.
Well, I didn't say that piercing wasn't doing any damage. I said it just didn't look like it was doing more damage.
Yeah, no. I know what I meant and I know what I said. I probably should have went with ensnaring strike to at least get some extra damage in there. But no, I'm stupid.
It looks like it's barely holding its form. I will let you know.
Like that.
You have
it's
a.
still gonna be 3 things attacking me. So
I mean, you can offhand.
Listen,
You can
you
offhand.
got the healer. You got the healer right there. I know my purpose.
Yeah, you have 2 attacks, man. So you have 2 attacks for the extra attack, and then you can offhand swing as well.
Can I?
Yeah, as long as you have 2 separate weapons in your hands.
It would be a disadvantage if I try.
Why would it be a disadvantage? You just don't get to add your dexterity modifier to the damage. And of course the D4.
I got nothing else left to lose. What do I got? So, this roll -5, minus whatever.
Minus a D4. Natural 20 doesn't even matter.
See what all that complaining got you?
So roll 2d6. So just roll 2d6. Don't click the button. Just roll 2d6 because you don't get your dex modifier.
Come on.
That's
Yay.
enough. It is defeated. Slowly, it fades down into the soil.
2 down, 6 to go.
Is that your turn?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Alright. So I'm gonna need to put something in my nose to remember offhands because that's
Yeah. Alright.
that's something I've never done before.
It is the big boy's turn. Who's in range of this?
Uh-oh.
Me! I am! Pick me!
I don't like that.
Swallow
I don't
goo.
either.
Alright. Aster,
Yep.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
It wasn't me.
I have been selected.
I've been chosen. Farewell, my friends.
Alright. 19 is a success. As you feel some sort of influence begin to push into your brain. But you manage to shrug it off.
Yeah.
And you're up.
How hurt does a big boy look?
Moderately so.
Moderately. Was this the one Goo was hitting, or
Yes, that's the one Goo was hitting.
I'm gonna hit with a Ray of Frost.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Wait, I was hitting one, was
Where is my Ray of Frost? 23.
That'll hit.
9 damage.
9 damage.
I rolled 2 nat ones on that.
Alright. 9 points of damage. Okay, anything else you're gonna do?
That is the end of my turn.
Velakis.
Reckless again, so it'll be straight for the first, right?
Yeah, straight for the first. And you're -5 on this roll.
So,
11 misses.
I thought it was a minus whatever a d6 is.
Yeah, you rolled a 5.
I rolled a d6 and you got.
Oh,
and it was a
you're
5.
rolling it
Yeah,
already.
I'm rolling it.
Okay.
Second attack is at advantage. You take a -2 to the roll. That'll hit. Uh, 28 points of damage. Very nice.
It'll be the one just straight down, so then this one.
Yes. All right, it's still up. All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
Matuku.
I don't think I have any bonus action shit.
Come on, Matuku. You got this. Fucking Matuku, you're worthless.
Don't talk about Matuku like that.
My son Matuku will leave now.
All right. So this one is gonna continue hitting you. One here at the bottom is gonna continue hitting you. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. So that is going to hit Shuglop. Okay. Can I please roll low? Can I just roll low so I stop wailing on Valak?
Just kill Valak.
Oof.
Well, not so much kill. You can-
20 to hit?
Miss.
Okay, and I need you to make a wisdom save.
Trash anyway.
Oh! It takes 17 points of psychic damage. And you feel once again your memories kind of just flash along your face for a moment. As this time you see not just your chief, but 2 other faces that you recognize push themselves out of this creature, all with claws that are trying to grab at you and yank you in. The penalty is now a D8. Flanar. 2 attacks.
Disadvantage, because I have my cloak.
You avoid a crit. That went everywhere. 12 to hit.
12 misses.
Second attack.
Still a disadvantage.
Yeah, 19.
19 would hit.
So
I'm
that's
just getting this wisdom save out of the way so I can hate myself. All right.
7 points of bludgeoning damage and 11 points of psychic damage for the first one. Or no, not 11. What the hell? 4 points of psychic damage for the first one. I'm sorry for freaking you out there.
Okay, and then what's the big thing?
I'm rolling the psychic. Oh, I didn't roll too bad or too good. 11 points of psychic damage.
Oh, just 11.
As this time, as another hand comes up and rakes across you, you see the horrid visage of one of your former party, almost looking at you with begging eyes.
Oh, shit.
And the penalty is now a D6 on your attack rolls. Clognook is going to attack with his hook.
That 20.
Nope. He rolled a 15, just misses. Baby Bosco, roll a D6.
D6.
Or sorry, a D20. Sorry, not a D20. Sorry, not a D6, D20.
11.
11. Roll a D8.
Fuck.
Bosco
One.
will go.
1.
Bosco will go.
Yes. Good boy. Whoa,
Bosco,
whoa,
you
slow down.
He's gonna dash.
No, it's not! No!
Ezra.
Baby Bosco, wait! Oh boy. Alright. How are both Fleetar and Valak looking?
Stop pointing at her.
Valak is almost flat on his face.
And I will say Flanar's bloodied.
Live or die. Make your choice.
Pretty much what Valak's doing.
Okay, so. bonus action healing word to
Fucking
Balak.
eat memories, man. It is a nasty ability.
Let's go with level 3 for that.
You're
Oh,
casting
come
that on Valak?
Oh,
Why do we keep doing that?
Are you casting that on Valak?
I am.
You
Okay.
got higher spell.
Valak will die on the next turn with what he's being hit with.
Die or go down.
Go down.
Okay.
And
unless the creatures just wail on him,
that's
which
not what I meant to do. I don't even
They might.
even have that prepared. Do any of the fucking goops look hurt?
Do any of the goops look hurt? Yeah. This one looks hurt. And this one looks hurt. And this one looks hurt.
Alright. I will go with the one next to Balak. I'm going to Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead?
Yeah.
Wisdom, right?
Yeah.
So that's
That's not my DC.
that's a 3.
Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter anyway, but my spell save DC is 17.
gotta get that fixed somehow.
It is
Yeah,
dead.
I don't know what's going on. Alright.
Very
Told
well
it.
done. For whom the bell tolls, it is the gloop.
I'm out your zone. Oh.
Alright.
Do memories last even after the thing dies, or?
Oh yeah, he's still affected. Shugaglop. Or Shugloop. Shugloop. I made his name harder than I had to.
Sugar Glop? Okay.
One hit with his claw. He does 8 points of damage. Goo.
Oh boy.
Goo Manchu.
I really hope none of those show up to eat my son.
I can arrange that.
Okay. I'll make the fist attacks of glorious punchiness. Hopefully.
Hit him with the aura.
17.
Hits.
Man, that's pretty good at disadvantage. 11.
11 to hit.
11 damage.
Okay.
Once more. That was cocked as fuck. Natural 20.
That hits.
I don't really the dice damage again?
No, you roll the die again.
Okay, so that's 8 plus. Fucking, I can't do math. 13. 15.
Alright, 15
Yeah.
damage.
Okay. 23.
That hits.
13.
Okay, it's still up.
Jesus fucking Christ. And one more go at 22.
Hits.
A 13 again.
It is destroyed.
I'm on fire.
So as you lay the last punch into it, you only in your mind, Goo, do you hear this? He remembers. He remembers. He remembers.
I'm scared.
Uh-huh.
Well, now that it's dead, can you get back here? Actually, I'm pretty sure I can get to here.
Do you want to go over there?
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
pick him up. The
Flanar's
thing's
gonna
not
have
back yet.
fucking words about you and your goddamn pet.
What was I gonna do this turn anyway?
I don't know. That pet might end up in Block's bag of colding.
Better not.
So,
And
he
weird
will
blood everywhere.
run over, or he'll stay where he is because he's a cleric, and a good cleric never gets into the fray.
Hi.
He will cast Spiritual Weapon.
The blender.
And it's right here.
It's a clam.
It's a clam.
Clam.
Attack with the Spiritual Weapon. Miss. Sacred Flame. Natural 20.
Yeah, my guy.
Well, no, Sacred Flame.
Natural 20 to hit.
Well, no, Sacred Flame is for the save.
No, I know. He rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, so the thing saved. So
Alright, Flanar, you're up.
God damn it! All right, which one of these two fucks are hurt more?
Which one of these two fucks are hurt more? This one.
The one on the bottom.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, god damn it!
All right, minus a d6. So -6 to this first attack.
Hunter's mark on the one on the bottom.
All right.
Fucking let's go. Uh
With the -6, it's a miss.
huh. Second attack. Damn it.
Unfortunately,
Bullshit.
-2. I'm sorry.
Spin the wheel, make the deal.
No.
Rise in Flinar.
D100 Flinar.
The poop.
Spin the wheel, make the deal.
No.
One on the D100.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I am a golden god of failure.
Make a
That
dexterity
even
saving throw.
happened.
Okay, you managed not to slip and fall prone.
There we go.
All right.
Great use of my turn there. Fantastic.
So, Aster. Oh, is David here?
Yeah.
Even with the thing banished, it's not doing anything, but there's this oddness in your mind. It's unsettling. Nothing happens, but you just get this lingering feeling, almost like something's attached itself to your mind.
Yeah. That's weird. I am going to Scorching Ray level 4.
Oof! Don't nat one.
How weak does this thing look?
It looks
right
pretty hurt.
now? Okay. Let's see. Level 4. How much raise do I get? You target bonus, big range attack from each raid.
So at level 4 you get 5 rays.
Okay.
Or, sorry, 6 rays. No, 5 rays. I had it right the first time. 5 rays.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot 3 rays at first to this thing.
Okay.
How much do they do?
It's 2d6 each, but go ahead and roll your Scorching Ray attacks.
Yep. Give me a second as soon as I.
That'll hit.
Second one.
That'll hit. All 3 hit.
Okay.
So 6 half to 3. 5 half to 2, and so 8 damage total. It's still up.
Gotta just throw the other 3 into it.
Well, you said you're already throwing 3 into that and then 2 into the other one, so roll your other 2 into the other one.
Okay. Let's see here. 6, 18.
Hits?
And 23.
Hits.
Bam.
So 4
And 5.
and 5. Okay. All right. That's your turn. Valak.
Come on, Block, just hit this one really, really hard.
Reckless, so the first one's normal.
-7 to the roll. Second attack is a -5 to the roll.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
So Valak, it's just this horrendousness of just seeing all these faces again. Your nerves that are usually in check are starting to kind of get the better of you. Matuku will run up to the side. And Matuku, I swear to God, if you miss this.
Matuku!
Oh, hold on. I
He's
was gonna
doing
use
his
my. I was gonna use my zealous presence for my bonus action.
Oh, sure.
Ooh.
That dude.
What's it do?
Once per long rest, as a bonus action, you unleash a battle cry, and up to 10 other creatures of your choice within 60 feet of you that can hear you gain advantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Alrighty.
On their next.
On their next attack roll or saving throw. Go check.
And that's at my choice who gets those.
Who gets it? Who are you
Does
targeting?
does Booker get it?
It's going to be
Because-
any of my party members within 60.
So none of the fish people. Oh boy.
So Goo.
No, it's
one,
pretty much.
2.
I think it's everybody.
Alright, so they all have advantage on the attack.
Oh.
Wachuku!
Wachuku!
A 4 and a 5. Rolled a fucking 4 and
Wow.
a 5.
Batuku. This is-
You
that
need to
is-
change that dice.
I have been. I rolled different dice each time.
Don't worry,
likely
Matuku just has
story.
Jordan levels of failure in his, rolling.
Fucking Wachuku.
It's okay, Jordan.
Hold on a minute, guys.
Yes?
My roommate was trying to. I might need to go ahead and head out for a little bit. Hang on a minute.
What's going on?
Roommate might want to talk me with something, so just keep doing what you need to do.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Volok, they hate you.
Apparently.
A 20 is gonna miss, however, and I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, yeah.
21.
You are fine.
Jesus.
Flanar. It's gonna hit. Fuck. It's only against Jordan that like I hit super fucking consistently.
This is the bad luck.
Jordan, super consistently.
Hey
Look
man,
at
you
Block's health.
reckless. If you hadn't been recklessing, I would have been rolling like 13, 14. It's the advantage that's letting me hit you.
I can't look at Veloc's health. It's not there for me.
It's 38.
That's like half
I'm-
my speed.
I'm over.
Someone
I'm
roll
almost
a,
90 points down.
Someone roll a d20 plus 3.
20 plus 3. Gotcha. Oh, wow.
Alright, so success. Second attack. I'm sorry. I fucking hit him again.
God damn it.
Even with the displacement, or
No, actually, I apologize. I keep fucking forgetting about his cloak. Does a 15 hit him?
I have no clue.
16
I
armor
had an
class.
armor class of 60.
So the second attack will miss. Wisdom saving throw, please, Flanar.
So I haven't missed anything. Good to know.
Well, you missed the first one, which it did hit you. 11. 17 psychic damage, Flanar. As you start hearing a cacophony of cries going, "Help us! Help us!" as more of your comrades' faces begin to form in the goo.
Mm-hmm.
And it is now a D8 minus to your attack rolls. Attack at advantage. Natural 20!
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Baby!
Can I keep him?
2, 4, 6, 7, 11. I didn't roll very well. 21, 26 points of damage to this one.
No, my setup is like all messed up now.
Bosco, D20, please.
Yay. 15.
15. Roll a D8.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm holding him.
Were you?
Yeah, I picked him up. Unless I can't. I guess I can't.
5,
Yeah, I probably can't.
10, 15, 20.
Actually, he's there, so that's all good.
Ezreal.
How you looking, Flanar?
How about the phrase "one more hit"?
On a
and-
scale of here, we'll make this easier. Flanar, on a scale of 1 to 77.
How about?
We have the same. We have the same
scale.
HP bar.
Okay.
Point is, Flanar ain't too hot.
Hot damn. Alright, Cure Wounds level. How many slots do I have for this? Level 5.
29 healing to the Flanar.
Neat.
I should probably just stay there.
Alright.
Do I have anything else I can use as a bonus action? Probably not.
All right, 2 attacks. Natural 20 on the first hit.
Finish it.
And that's going to miss on the second hit. 17 damage. Whew. Looking pretty hurt. Goo Ganglion.
Yeah, disadvantage. That's 16's looking pretty good, and that's a 50. Holy shit!
Those both hit.
I rolled a 16 and a 15.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
No, it's technically a 24.
Yeah, that
No,
hits.
it's a 25.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
However, that's 7 damage.
Okay, still up.
Oh wait, it's 8. Sorry, I was
Okay,
thinking
still
of,
up.
Daggers. Okay. 26.
Hits.
Okay. 11 damage.
It is dead.
Okay. Built a fun dagger time on the other last one.
All right.
That's a 22.
Hits.
It would be a 10
Okay.
piercing damage. I don't know if that makes a difference. Another 22.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit. And are you fucking kidding? It's another 10.
It is dead.
I rolled the same 4 numbers.
Alrighty. Is that your turn, Goo?
I can't do anything else, so yeah. Just hope the Bosco doesn't goof around too much.
Alrighty. Next up is his turn. He will Sacred Flame. The Oblex fucking made it. Flanar.
I don't know how good I am with going ahead and doing anything anymore, so... Wait, no, hold on, I need to check something. No, I lost Hunting Spark again, so can't move that to the other one. That's fine. Yep. Time to take the longbow out, see if I can't hit this guy.
Alright.
Natural 20.
You can, apparently.
Disadvantage.
It's not a
I keep,
disadvantage,
sorry,
I'm
I
not
keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry, baby.
It's me and Esther that were the only
I'm
ones that
sorry,
were...
baby.
So, 16 halved 8.
Why is it halved?
Well, I thought you said piercing doesn't do as much as it...
No, I said piercing doesn't do any additional damage.
I apparently
To be fair, he
should.
did say
Okay, whatever. Attack number 2.
There it is.
Roll the D100. The D100.
Watch as Flanar shoves an arrow in his eye.
Roll the damage of your weapon as if it were a crit.
As if it were a crit. Okay.
Oh no, I know this
Good.
one.
That's 1d8 plus 5 plus 1.
And then please roll me a D6.
Oh. Okay. Well, I think it's...
Sorry, a D4. D4.
So, as if it were a crit,
Yes.
it's going to be this, which
Okay.
is not bad.
And
Now,
then a D4, please.
a d4.
Two. So your attack slips, and as it fires, it catches Shuglop right in the neck. She looks over at you with like, what the hell?
No.
Hands just shaking it along with the bow. If you could just stop moving!
Aster.
I move a little bit down here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm going to shoot Ray of Frost at the thing.
Alright.
8.
Hits.
14.
It is destroyed.
Work.
I reckon recommend taking your kid away from that spot if I were you.
Are you gonna drop the concentration, Esther?
So'd.
Alright, Valak.
So what's up? I don't even see anything.
There's a small sphere of energy right here. Where you know Aster just banished something.
Where was it? So I could see if I have movement to get to it.
It's right here.
You might not want to give me right on it because it is pretty huge.
You could get to it.
Okay, I'll go within 10 feet of it
Alright, Matuku.
and hold an action.
Matuku will run up and hold his action as well. Glognuk will run up and hold his action. Roll for Baby Bosco.
Great. 18.
18. Baby Bosco's gonna make a bite attack.
Because fish are delicious.
Make a bite attack against Matuku.
Plus 0. 11.
11. Misses. Shuglop will run up
Hey!
and
Hey!
hold his action.
Hey!
Ezreal will do nothing. What are you doing, Ezreal?
Alright. Instead of holding an action, I'm going to cure wounds.
Alright. Goo.
Trade spots with me, boy.
Alright, so Bosco will trade spots with you.
And then I'll hold an action. I should try to make an animal handling check to get him to stay still.
Okay, make an
Actually,
animal handling check.
If I can move him like here and then do that,
Sure.
just so he's a little bit out of the way.
Alright.
19.
Alright, you think he'll be responsive.
Cool.
Shuglop will hold his action. Flanar.
Shit sucks, and I'm still hurting like a bitch, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds at the second level on myself.
Sounds good. Alright, Aster, if you're not dropping it on their turn, it comes to your turn again.
Yep, I'm dropping.
I will be moving up
As soon as he
once
moves.
I. Yep.
Alright, so it appears.
5,
Everyone
10.
unleashes their held actions. So Valak. Valak gets
Hold
an
on.
attack. Matuku gets
Did I
an
get healing or no?
You did.
You got.
Okay, I wasn't here.
Yeah, you got
Matuku
28.
hits. Grognuk. Clognuk misses.
Okay,
Shoot
my
block.
attack is
Natural
it
20.
still
Yes,
just
it's still a
normal for
disadvantage.
disadvantage?
Still a disadvantage.
I'm gonna roll on that bitch with reckless so I can
9.
stay normal.
Okay.
Relatively normal because we still have that minus
Yes,
crap.
there it is.
Natural 20!
Very nice.
Yay!
Good fish.
I'm a happy boy.
Don't forget about that brutal critical.
That's what I was gonna do. You can roll one additional weapon die.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
My weapon die is what, a 1d?
And then Valak, I need you to
12?
immediately make a wisdom save.
12.
Okay.
So 11, 12, 13, 26.
Wait. Chris, roll your... Okay, everybody who had a held action. Chris, that's you too. Oh, wait, no, Chris didn't
my
have a
held-
held action.
I unless I couldn't.
Yeah,
So
you
34?
used... Yeah, you used your thing.
Fuck.
You used your action for the animal handling check.
19.
Okay.
I had an interesting plan.
Then it's Valak's turn.
Again.
So just straight roll.
Miss.
$26 minus whatever.
That'll hit.
Come on. I did not hit that. They're supposed to do damage. 11, 15, 17.
Okay. Matuku. Attack. I give up on him. Clognuk.
Does he not 20?
He missed as well. Bosco is responsive. Ezreal.
Toll the dead.
Wisdom save. That's going to be a wisdom saving throw of 19.
Damn.
Alright. Is that your
Why's
turn?
your DC 12?
I don't know. It's 17, but I can't change it for some reason.
Is that your turn, Ezreal?
And then, healing word. Second level Flinar.
Alright.
It's probably tied to
No,
the
not-
spell
not-
itself.
Not Flinar, Balak.
Block.
Okay.
Shoe Glop got a natural 1.
So what? 7?
Dex save. He's fine. Goo.
Punchy punch time. Disadvantage. That's a really nice looking 12. That's another 12, so 22.
Hits.
I love these dice, man. 17, not 17, 7, 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay, round 2.
Man, I should have made this encounter harder.
18.
You say harder, Vlok's almost dead.
I mean, everybody else is fairly untouched except for you and Flanar.
Yeah.
Gee, I
18
wonder why, because one of our
18
monks had to take
Oh,
care
shut the hell up.
18 hits.
Okay. 7 damage
Okay.
of the piercing variety. That's not a natural 20, but a regular 20.
What's your plus to hit, dude?
Fucking 10?
What the? Oh yeah, it's because of his insignia, and then
No, it just was like,
It's
Jesus
like-
Christ, because he's rolling really high. He's rolling higher than Block.
It's pretty. I love monk. You don't do a lot of damage, but it's
Alright,
consistent.
okay, if you roll above a 16, you hit. Don't ask me if you hit anymore.
Okay, that's 12 damage.
Okay?
That hits. Wait, how many attacks have I made? 3?
3.
Okay, so this will be 4. Or yeah, 4. So 9 damage.
Alright, it's dead.
Woo.
Christ.
Man, I really should have made this harder.
What the fuck?
I'm the one punch man. Only I'm the multiple punch man.
Damn. I should have gone with my original plan. I should have had 4 of these elders.
yeah.
Mhm.
See,
Like, it would've been a lot
you.
harder if I didn't like delete one of them.
No, it
Like,
wouldn't have mattered. It doesn't matter. You guys steamrolled this. But yeah, I definitely should have made this encounter harder. I am disappointed in myself. Well, now I know. Don't take it easy on you guys.
It's
No, what
okay.
you do is you set it up like this, and then you're like, this is too easy. I'm gonna put 2 more of those in.
You want me to put 2 more in?
You,
It won't be hard for him to copy and paste it right there on the screen.
It wouldn't, but the encounter ends. You guys have defeated the slime creatures.
what were those things?
Terrifying.
They all kind of start glorping to each other. Like, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Are you okay? We're too cool. We couldn't hit anything.
You, Punchy.
I'm gonna go find a tree and just go sit down in the mud.
As you guys are mending your wounds, you hear what sounds like a clapping. This.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
It's up
As
to you guys. I'm relaxing.
stepping out of the nearby work are two drow females. One of them that is clapping is the one in the very nice dress with this red silk that floats down, and you can see that there are kind of small weavings of black that go through him. And adorned on her arm, you can see a very prominent tattoo of Lolth, the demon queen of spiders. Next to her is a mostly robed female, kind of covering her face a little bit. However, you can see that the robes as well are these reds and blacks that come down. And adorned at each, very prominently at each side, is the same symbol, that outstretched hand with a cut palm.
Same ladies as we encountered at the church? Or
No,
different?
these are different.
Okay.
Well, I certainly must say that was quite a show.
In Undercommon, I'm going to say to them, "What the hell do you want?"
We look over at you. Well, we're here to do business, of course. If that interests any of you.
With that symbol.
Yeah, she takes a closer look at you. Says, "Oh, Ezreal. It's been a while, hasn't it?" You recognize this to be the wife of, sorry, I have to get his name again. Handouts, baby. You recognize this to be the wife of Niloth, who was the father of Senrith. This is his mother. Standing next to her is another female you recognize as Taldra. She was Senrith's sister.
Did he tell you? Sinhav tell you my name?
I recognize you. I saw you get yelled at quite a bit back when you worked for us, but that's not why I'm here.
Just as an aside, DM, as I sent you before, she named herself. She didn't have a name before.
I gave her a name.
No, Ezreal named herself.
Oh, yes. So, yes, she would have... So, yeah. Well, I mean, she would have seen you, but Senrith probably would have told her. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Been a while since I've read all y'all's backstories. I may have lost a few details. I apologize.
Apologies.
It's very hard for a individual creating a gigantic world to make sure that we see the intricate details of one person.
The Kuo-toa are all, by the way, just kind of looking amongst each other as if they're panicked. Either way, the two females come forward. Yeah, you see Sabre kind of smiles a bit, and Taldra kind of rolls her eyes as you keep backing when she says, "Oh, child, step forward. We don't mean to bring you back. As a matter of fact, I think this is a most fortuitous meeting."
What do you want from me?
"Oh, it's not what I want from you, child. It's what I would like from all of you. Although I suppose it makes sense that the rest remain silent, the filthy males that they are. Please, Ezreal, come forward. We just want to speak."
Give me the word, I'll put 2 arrows across her eyes.
Good luck.
Are all your males so unsightly?
Don't speak of them like that.
I suppose that isn't... I suppose that they are yours to train.
I don't own anyone. I never would.
Well, as I said, this is quite a fortuitous meeting. I watched how you dealt with those repulsive creatures, as did my daughter. And I must say, we're impressed. You all seem to have quite a bit of skill about you, don't you? Well, skilled enough for... She kind of glances about you, Volok. She seems to... Everybody who is male in this party, she seems to have a very disgusted look on her face when she looks at you. Esther, as her eyes kind of fall on you. You there.
Sort of reminds me of that ass that I took back in the brothel.
You there. One with the mask. Male or female? Do you also... Of course you would be. At least you have the common decency to hide your repulsive figure underneath somewhat decent cloth. Anyway, I didn't come here just to put these males in their place. I have a proposition. And I think this would be something that you would find quite entertaining, Ezreal. I want to...
Anything to do with you or your family.
Well, listen to my offer first. I want to put my naive child in his place. And I'm looking for people to help me. He has gotten it into his head that Our Lady Loth has blessed him to become one of the first males to run our house. And I am repulsed by that, by even the thought of it. He was born to serve us, not the other way around.
Nobody's born to serve anyone.
Oh, to think the places you could have been in our society if you just would understand Loth's teachings, Ezreal. But that's neither here nor there. As said, I'm proposing a tenuous alliance. I'm sure you'd love the chance to get back at Senrith. And I offer you the opportunity to do so. Think it over.
Ezreal, if I may. Remember, how bad do you want it? We have a mission. In the end, I'll still follow you. But never forget it.
And what is this mission you talk of?
None of your concern.
Oh, I feel like it is my concern. Perhaps
No, I
it's
don't
something
think
I
so.
could sweeten the deal with, if you require assistance.
Go get bent.
Uh,
It's her choice.
As it would be.
an object.
What
Looks
object?
like a gemstone. An onyx. If you've seen it.
She kind of thinks for a moment, and Taldra kind of looks up. Mother, didn't you find something like that earlier in the week? And she says, yes, I think I did. It was in the swamp. I noticed it surfacing. Do you mean something like this? And as she holds out her hand, she casts Minor Illusion, and you see a onyx gemstone attached on what almost looks like spider legs coming off of it, with this golden brass wire that comes off. Is this what you're looking for?
Is it what we're looking for?
Because Nakax would have given you the description of it. Yes, it does look like at least a piece of what you're looking for.
That's it.
Oh, I added this to my personal collection. It's so beautiful, isn't it? I was hoping to have it worked on a bit more. As you notice that the actual filigree itself does, at least in some way, resemble that of a spider. I figured it was a gift from Our Lady, as a sign that it was time for me to get rid of Senrith. But if it's what you want, then perhaps I'll throw it into the mix, depending on how quickly and how effectively we are able to put the little twerp in his place.
Fine. Fine.
She will stride over, and as she walks, there is just this natural elegance to her stride as she steps up. She walks all the way over to you, Ezreal, and extends a hand.
Take it.
She clasps it tight. I'm so glad you could come to your senses, child.
Shut up.
So rude. Such potential. She will roll back, gun back with Teldra and say, well, I will say at least this big oaf, as she points to Volok, which Volok, you kind of tower over her. All of you seem to be in better states. Perhaps we should have discussion here then. Speak of how I plan to overthrow Senrith. Unless, of course, you wish to take some time beforehand. I don't know. Ezreal, how expendable would you say they are?
Not at all.
Well,
Expendable? Me?
These are my friends.
Not
my
yet.
companions.
that does complicate things. Either way. Are you open to conversation now, or should I get in contact with you at a different time? I have had much patience over these past years, and I can wait a little longer.
What say you, all of you?
Oh, we're already here. Might as well.
She said that the guy, that's her kid.
Yes, that's my son. And you see,
What
as she said,
a
and as she
great
says,
parent you
son,
turned out to be.
as she says, "son," you see like her face just morphs with disgust. Make a history check, Flanar.
Mm-hmm. Not good at those, but we'll see what happens. 10.
10. All right, so you guys are gonna have. I'm also giving you guys 2 handouts here. 10. That would be enough for you just to know in general. So, typically, so obviously in a drow society, males are seen as lesser. Regardless of their position or where they stand, they are always seen as lesser beings. Even more so it strikes you out is just the fact that a drow male is the head of a household, which has never been heard of in drow history ever.
Mm-hmm.
You also know that when a drow woman gives birth to a male, it is almost immediately disregarded, unless it proves proves useful as a guard or has some sort of inherent magical ability.
Uh-huh. And considering how he was just able to push some of us aside, I'm assuming that his reasons is the latter.
Are you saying this out loud?
Oh no, just reasoning.
Or both.
All right. So
Oh
you
sure,
guys,
because he was totally guard material.
all right. So you guys go ahead and kind of take. You guys are settling down. This will be considered a short rest. The Kuatoa will set up a perimeter. And as they walk away, you see them look off, and as they look at you, Ezreal, Taldra will say, "So, the disgusting fish, are these your friends as well? Have you sunk that low?"
Come on.
This was to you, Ezreal.
I'm not gonna even acknowledge that.
I suppose that we're going to have to work at least a little bit well together. Sabre will speak up and say, "All right, so a few things I need to go over with all of you. I suppose proper introductions are in order. My name is Sabre, of House Kenamtor. This is my daughter, Taldra." And she motions her hands out to the rest of you. Expectedly.
Master Thoughts.
Aster Florence. Looks at the rest of you. Ezra, would you please speak on behalf of the males who have lost their tongue?
I just don't think it's proper to go ahead and introduce oneself without the proper respect.
You're lucky I even speak with you, male.
All right.
And if you want to push this agreement further, you would be smart to speak up.
Ezreal, you're the head on this.
Lena.
She looks at the rest of the party. Yes, and the rest.
Valak and Goo.
Goo. Oh, I suppose that's fitting now, isn't it?
Morton.
Oh, I like Goo better. I think that's what I'm going to call you. So, first things first, I must inquire, why are you looking for this item that I have found?
That of any concern of yours?
Fair, though it would certainly make me better understand your eagerness to get it. Do you wish to find Lady Loth again?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
She says, do you wish to find our Lady Loth again, and finally shred this lesser god from you?
No. I'm standing with Denia no matter what.
That's a shame. So, I suppose it's only fair. How about this? I'll tell you a little bit of what I know of the situation, or how things came to be, and in exchange, you tell me what you're looking, at least a little bit about what you're looking for this for. Does that sound fair?
Fine.
Very good. About 13 or so years ago, my son claimed to have been visited by Our Lady Loth, stating that he was to become the new den mother, although, as he put it, a den father of our house. I, of course, took this with no regard, as just the very notion of such a thing has never been heard of. However, things began to change in him. I saw magic awaken in him that I had not seen in any male before. Powerful magic. Things that no male should ever have been able to learn. It continued. For a year past that, he grew even more powerful, to the point that it rivaled my own and my mother. We were ready to put him to the blade and silence him for his repugnant ideals. But then Our Lady showed her face. She spoke to me, she spoke to my mother, and claimed that he would rise to be the new leader of our house. And of course, we disregarded this as well, but until the pain and the marks appeared, that is when we knew that whatever was going on had to be Loth's wish. And as she says this, she lifts up the bottom part of her skirt, and you can see branded on her inner thigh is that cut hand symbol. And just barely at the base of the palm, you see another symbol of Loth. This one, the arm's kind of sprawled out as if it's almost trying to pull itself off the leg. She looks at Taldra, motions her head, and as Taldra kind of pulls back her cloak, you see just at the base of her neck, similarly, that same spider that seems to be even larger, crawling up her neck and underneath her chin, looking like it's trying to pull itself away. from the... It's looking like it's trying to pull itself away from her flesh.
I'm going to show off my arm as well.
As you show your arm, you see the symbol. She says, "We have one thing in common. You and I, Israel. We are prisoners. We were prisoners of that house. And I still am. Luckily, my brilliant daughter managed to get us away from the house far enough that these markings no longer serve as a way of tracking us."
Tracking.
Yes. As I presume once we get close to the house, he will be able to find you as well. But
That's what you're asking for, people that are disposable. People that are able to get in, not be noticed.
yes,
Figures.
Senrith has managed to get a number of younger females to follow him, taking blades in his service. Disgusting. But he seems to have convinced them that this truly is the will of Lolth. Now, while I do not deny that it is Lolth who gave us these markings, I do not see a reason that Lolth would tear down the society that she herself built. It makes no sense. I sense that there are darker things at play here. And I need your assistance to uncover what these things are and bring my son's ideals and his will to continue on to smashed into the ground by death if necessary. He will earn his place. My husband, I hate to call him that, but it is a title that has been forced on me by Senrith now. He wholeheartedly believes that this is the start of the male's ascent in our society. I want his will broken as well. I want him brought before my feet, praying for his mercy.
My only concern is of Senrith.
If we kill Senrith, or break his will, my husband will soon follow. And then I will be sure to have him thrown to the pits. I think a good 300 years will serve him well. And if Senrith's will is broken, he will go to those same pits. And I will watch him rot. Gotta go into work. Sorry, guys. It's alright, Rick. We'll see you later, man.
Yeah, see ya, man.
So, I have told you my reason and what has happened. At least some of it. Why do you look for this item? This gift from Lolth?
It's a piece. Hold on. I'm trying to think of how to word it. It's a piece of a gauntlet that can be put together. And it can protect us. It's something we feel we need in order to...
That's quite interesting. Do you already have a piece of this gauntlet, or is this the first one you're looking for?
We do.
May I see it?
What do the rest of you think?
Very quickly, I know it's not my... Well, it is kind of my bag. I do want to get an insight check to kind of see how
Yeah, sure. Make an insight check.
truthful she is in
Yeah,
regards.
go ahead and
how
make an
that-
insight check.
Yeah, I don't exactly know how to word it.
Okay.
Ah, shit.
She seems to be forthcoming. She seems to be trying to get your aid.
All right. Well, technically speaking, seems as though she's laid out her cards on the table. Only fair we give out what cards we have on our side.
Very well. I reach into the bag of holding and I pull out the thing.
As you pull out the thing, it is... Vroom. Minute passes. Vroom. Another minute passes. Vroom. It's pulsing. Pretty steadily. She takes it and examines it. You know, purple is such a lovely color, isn't it?
I suppose that's one thing we have in common.
She'll hand it back to you. Well, I suppose I'll tell you a bit more. The house itself has many defenses, many security measures that have been put into place, and many spiders that guard its walls. If we are to make an attack on the house, I know of a few safe entrances. However, patrols are sporadic, and Senrith has kept it that way for a reason. It makes it harder for any people trying to break into the house. It makes it difficult, much more difficult. And even us getting away from the house, we missed a patrol by a hair. We will help you get access into our house. And we will assist you when it comes to the assault on Senrith. In exchange, you will listen to my words. You will heed the orders that I give. Is that fair? Is that fair to you? And of course, this does not come. And of course, this sort of alliance does not come without benefits. You will be seen as a friend of the house.
Fine. I'll follow your orders.
Excellent. Now, before we go any further, I got a bit of a taste by watching you where your skill sets lie, though I would like to hear it from your mouths. She portions to Flanar. What are your best attributes?
Permission to speak?
You don't have to ask my permission to speak.
Oh, please.
As team leader, I request that such permissions be given. And
Mayo,
as such,
you have permission to speak. Now speak.
well, very well then. As it is, I am very talented with a bow. Very rarely I miss, except for what has happened. I don't know what's come over my muscle. I usually am better. But beyond the bow and beyond the swords, I move quietly. I'm able to track. I'm able to see things very clearly. And I'm also able to read people.
Yeah. By the way, I'd like to give a hello to Silence DGK. Hello, sir.
Hello, or madam.
We have
or
seen you in the chat.
Third-person
Yeah.
gender.
Or third person
don't
gender, whichever your
judge.
gender is. Hello. We did want to acknowledge you before we continue. Anyway, go ahead and push on.
Beyond that, the only other thing that I'm really good with is, and it will sound ridiculous, but I'm able to keep an animal in line if I need to.
And where is this animal?
I'm just talking in general, but if you're speaking about a specific animal, I have a hawk waiting for me, topside.
Good to know. All right. And she looks at you, Aster.
My skills, as you can see, are my proficiency in magic and my tactical mind. I'm best at in the battlefield and being able to displace and disrupt enemy movements. And that sounds about it.
Oh, interesting. It could be very useful. She looks at Go. Nope. Chris?
First,
Oh, I'm just like staring at her blankly.
Is this one's mind broken?
No, but your attitude is.
We're playing by their rules. So for now, respect it.
Yes.
I won't respect it, but I'll follow orders.
So please, tell me, where do your skills lie?
I'm also trained in stealth. I'm the fastest of us, period.
Oh.
The most acrobatically inclined, and I'm trained in hand-to-hand combat.
Ooh, quite useful indeed. Quite useful indeed. She kind of looks at you with a snide smile, Ezreal. And I presume your deity gives you some form of power.
Yes. I'm a healer. I've trained many years. At least 40 years. Though I wouldn't call myself useless on the battlefield either. I try to have a good mixture of damage and healing to get my party through whatever they need to do.
Well, it's good to know, and Valak will say, I'm really good with an axe. I'm strong. That's really it. Of course it is. So barbaric. Well, I certainly I think I can certainly put each of these skills to the test. And find a perfect position for all of you. Well, I will contact you in the next few days with the full plan. Until then, perhaps... She looks at you, Israel. Perhaps, maybe try your hand at a bit more control. If they are indeed your comrades, and you are to be their leader, perhaps try leading without such a meek voice. It is unbecoming of a lady.
I'm just gonna stare at her.
She'll stand. Well, it has certainly been interesting meeting your group. Do you have a name for this group?
The favored few.
The favored few. Well, it has been an honor, mostly, to meet each of you. Taldra, let's get back quickly before Senrith discovers we've been gone for too long. Of course, Mother, of course. So, she looks back and says, well, may Lady Lolth bless your journey. At least yours, Israel. I don't know how keenly she'd smile on the rest of these individuals. And she will turn and walk off.
I am going to wait a good 15 seconds.
Alright, eventually you'll see them just walk off into the distance.
Oh, I wanted to put a bullet between their eyes so badly.
A bullet?
Oh yeah, Flanar has a flintlock pistol at his ankle.
I forgot about that.
Sadly, they have what we're after, so orders are orders.
Hey, which one are you? Flip Flop? Which you? The one with the stalactite, the snow. With it,
Martuku.
my right. Yeah. All right. We came here to look for that onyx stone thing.
Ugh.
With the other scouts, was she the one that actually picked it up, or can you be able to confirm this?
They all shrug.
Oh, fucking course.
It doesn't matter. She has it now.
Yep, and the only way through is through the guy. Oh, that shit's not gonna go well. I can already feel it.
Seeing his display in the temple, how he managed to displace both you and Goo was quite.
He didn't
Impressive.
move me.
Goose
He moved the
stayed
rest
off
of
to the
you.
side. It was Valak and Flanar that got displaced.
Hmm.
Epic strong.
So yeah, what we know is that what you say is true. We're dealing with a top level magic user, and that shit immediately sets me on edge.
Dealing with the spoiled brat is who we're dealing with.
We're not dealing with personal issues. We're dealing with the facts. Fact is, if this guy is as good as he is, and he's as, well, for lack of a better term, charismatic as he is, bringing so many people to his way of thinking against societal norms, again, I can already tell that this is not going to go well.
How could you expect this to not get personal?
I expect it to not get personal because we're on a mission.
It's going to be both.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I gotta get rid of these fucking shakes going on through me. Do you have anything to handle that?
Checking something real quick.
Potentially a restoration spell, but I'm not proficient in clerical magic. You'll have to ask.
Oh, I didn't realize you were talking to me.
Seems like a big man got hit by whatever the fuck.
As you guys finished a short rest, it ended.
Oh,
Oh, good to know. All right. I guess shake's worn off.
what did it feel like getting hit by those things?
In what way? You're talking about when they initially hit you, or when they go ahead and poke at your brain and do some shit?
Poke at your brain, of course. You seem, both you and Valak seemed off your games.
You think?
Just wondering.
Well, if you want to be very specific, it was disturbing shit. As a member of the army, I see a lot of disturbing shit. And whatever they were doing was bringing out disturbing shit.
Descriptive. Well, considering there's nothing here for us now, I suggest we get back to the village.
Right.
Alright. So as you guys go ahead and you make your way back through the ravine, you push on for a while, eventually making your way back to the rope. And as you pass by that sparkling wall that you'd seen before, you see that it has now been replaced with a giant hole.
How far in is the hole?
It is a tunnel, a burrowed tunnel.
How big?
About
Like,
10 feet.
otherwise-
About 10 feet around.
Mm-hmm. That's a big thing. Mm-hmm.
I suggest we don't stay here too long to figure out what's in there.
Glognocticook, is that a bad idea?
What?
Is walking into that tunnel a bad idea?
It depends on whether the creature has burrowed through all the way or not. If it has taken residence in the tunnel, probably not a good idea.
And
Yeah,
there's no
that's,
way of finding out.
Yes, there is a way of finding out. You walk into the tunnel, and if you don't come back out, then it is there.
I appreciate that your people have a sense of humor.
That was not a joke.
It was to me.
As to Florence, do you think you could send ravioli?
Ravioli.
I guess it depends on how far the tunnel goes.
Are you up for it, friend?
He nods.
Okay, be
Alright.
careful.
So Ravioli will.
And I'll
Take
use
off.
my action to see through his eyes.
Alright, so as you're looking through, does Ravioli have dark vision?
Let me see.
Do crows have dark vision?
Wait a minute. How far can he go without?
I mean, he could just aimlessly fly into darkness.
I heard two crows.
It's 120 feet, right?
Drow have 120 feet of dark vision, and you see
No.
that.
No. I asked if how long can ravioli fly out before losing the connection?
It's 100 feet.
100 feet. I will send along some dancing lights.
Oh wait, no, you can still see within 100 feet. So you can still remain linked to it. You just lose the ability to give it commands after it reaches 100 feet. So Ravioli will fly through, and you notice that it appears that something has definitely burrowed its way through, as there's just like little patches and chunks of dirt that are just littering the inside of this tunnel. How far down are you sending Ravioli?
How far is the tunnel?
You push on to the edge of Dancing Lights' range, and it continues going.
I don't think I can keep going.
You can. Ravioli will stay linked.
I don't think he has dark vision though. Is the thing.
I don't. He's a crow. I mean,
Raven, yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have dark vision.
all right. So Ravioli's just at the edge of that 120, and he can just barely make out. I'd say because of the dim light, about another 20 feet away, it starts to arc downward.
I guess have him check it out if there's anything is down there.
Okay, so he will hit black. He will hit pitch black. But he arcs down. I mean, he's in darkness, so he can't really tell you much.
Yep.
He'll fly back out and. Ravioli!
Nothing in there.
He seems like he wasn't really able to get a good look, but at least for 120 feet, he says no. He shakes his head no.
Do we
No,
really need to be poking holes into holes? We bug one of those, what do you call them, Umber Hulks? Do you really think we're going to be able to handle them at this state?
Yes, the Umber Hulk.
Well then, let's get going.
Alright. So you guys will make your way over to the side of the cavern. And as you do so, you see that same mossy vine is still there.
Okay, everybody up.
Ding ding. You guys start spinning up the side of the cavern.
I love these guys. These guys are my new best friends.
Yeah.
And
Well,
are
ours are
eventually
best friends.
placed on the side of the ravine as you walk back into the village of Zal. You arrive. The four say,
Well, that was a fun journey. We hope you found what you are looking for. Blessings of Bliptopop upon you.
and they will all walk off.
Yeah, blessing with the something poop. Yeah.
Yeah, flingum poop.
And you will hear, kind of from the center of the entire village, you will hear,
Feast time! Feast time!
as you see a bunch of Kuatoa run to the middle and start grabbing different meats and bugs on sticks and start devouring them hungrily.
They have a very severe misunderstanding of the word fun.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It seems like they're just having a hoot and a holler every single goddamn day.
I think I'll stick to my rations.
I'm not hungry.
Might be something useful in there. I'll go take a look.
All right, so you walk over, and as you walk over to the center of town, of the village, you see a bunch of hungry Kuatoa who are scarfing down meats on sticks. And you see, as you approach, the one in the middle turns and presents a mostly burned meat on a stick to you.
Yeah, it's cooked.
Very quickly, I'm gonna make sure whether or not this thing's cooked thoroughly or not.
Make a nature check.
Despite being master survival, not master nature.
All right, so you take it and you're like, you kind of examine it for a moment. And it doesn't take very long for you to, as your hands kind of touch the outside to check temperature, it is cold and slimy. And you quickly realize that what originally looked like burn is just a natural carapace the natural color of whatever this meat is.
All right, which begs the question whether or not this is edible or not.
You've never seen anything like this before, so you have no idea.
Soldier has to eat. I'll go ahead and try and take a bite if I can.
All right, so you bite down, and as you try to pull away, it's like eating a pure chunk of fat. It is tough to pull away, to pull a piece away from it. And as you strain against it and yank a bit off, it just constantly keeps sloshing in your mouth as you're trying to chew it. You cannot break whatever this meat is down.
Oh.
It tastes like if you guys have ever literally as if you guys have ever had like a fat cap in your mouth, like just a pure thing of fat. That's what it tastes like.
But it's cold.
Yeah, it's just but cold. It's even worse.
All right, yep. So unfortunately, that's getting out of the mouth.
I'll say, make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-huh.
How does it taste, Bo Boy?
Okay.
I don't know. How about you come over here and find out?
It takes you a while, but eventually you manage to swallow it and get it down your throat. Goo, as you approach, it holds one of the Kuatoas in the middle holds out the same stick to you with that what looks like mostly burned meat.
I'm going to have analyzed Flanar eating this.
Make an insight. Flanar, if you're trying to hide your disgust with it, make a deception roll.
Oh, this will go well.
And
Absolutely.
Goo, make an insight roll.
I need to see. Okay.
Just the best.
That's a 21.
Top notch.
Flanar's kind of like, he's biting down on it, and he's like, oh, it's the best top notch food ever.
Can I don't have anything sharp that isn't tainted with poison. Actually, I don't know what's in a fishing kit. I might have something. Maybe. Oh wait, no, I have a mess kit in my explorer's pack that probably has kind of a knife in it. I'm gonna attempt to cut off just like a small piece and see if Bosco likes it.
So you go ahead and you cut off a piece of it. Eventually you manage to kind of cut through the thickness that is this chunk of meat. As you eventually pry it from it, you give it over to Bosco, who sniffs it and takes a bite out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good boy.
Like a dog with peanut butter.
Bosco, Vicky, you're gonna choke on that.
He just keeps chewing.
It's like bubblegum.
Oh,
It's
God.
shitty meat flavored bubblegum.
Speaking of, while this thing is...
Can I try and pull that out of his mouth?
make an animal handling roll.
Oh yeah, +5. God, that's a. Wait, no, +4. That's a 23.
Why do you keep rolling so
How are you
well?
rolling so well?
I love this dice.
All right, so you managed to kind of go spit it out, Bosco.
I mean, I did roll like a 2 earlier on one of those attacks, but I
Yeah.
had +10, so it didn't matter.
Bosco, you managed to get the piece of this meat out of his mouth. And as you look around at the rest of these Kuatoa who are eating it, you watch them put it in their mouths, chew it a few times, and then seem to swallow it whole.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Do we still have the blessing that allows us to speak to them? Because you said it was 8 hours.
Yes, you guys are coming to the edge of it, but you still have that blessing.
Okay. I don't really want to interact with one of them. I just had a thought for a second. I'll probably just take out my rations and start eating. I'd probably have to take out a second set of them for Bosco. I actually keep track of that.
So, just for clarity, are we staying the night here?
That's, I guess, up to us.
Yeah.
That
She
is
did
up to
say
you.
that she'll contact us after a few days, so... Really, it doesn't matter where we are, just that in a few days. You know, answer the ring.
Is there a specific place to stay? Is there an inn?
No.
No.
I wouldn't think so.
They're comfortable areas.
Make an
Set up-
investigation roll.
Is anyone? Am I trained in that? I am trained in that.
Hey.
Wow, +5. That's a 20.
Jesus
What the
Christ.
fuck?
I don't know. I love this.
All right.
Unnatural to me.
You
No.
find a pretty solid soft patch of muck you think would be very comfortable.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping on that.
I'll try and roll for finding someplace comfortable.
I just rolled the 20, man. You know, it's natural, but
Yeah, man, you find some really comfy looking piles of muck.
Is there any place that's just like
I guess.
flat rock?
God damn it.
Oh yeah,
Why?
there are a few jagged rocks that jet out from the ground.
jagged. Jagged, he says.
Flat.
There's- The only flat ones that you see are the little rock huts. However, the floor of the rock huts is just that same muck. You could ask one of the Kuatoa to sleep on the roof if you'd like.
Nothing I'm not used to at this
I mean,
point.
I guess we could do it, but
I'll set up mob tent.
Okay.
Well, my,
Yeah.
Hut.
Your hut. So you guys will go ahead and form up the hut and lay down and rest.
I will say before I do, I
Uh-huh.
want to pull Rudy out of the bag of hold, and then I'm just gonna hold him.
Okay. So pull the little puppet out. Just kind of hangs lifeless and limp in your hands.
Alright.
No, we're at the dome, but I'm gonna go ahead and just have an alarm just outside it.
Okay, so you go ahead and
Normal ritual stuff.
set up a little dome for yourself. You set up a little alarm.
Yep. In the event of, I don't know, giant creatures trying to sniff and see if they can't eat something.
Okay. About 5 minutes after you set up the alarm, there's a ding.
Oh, what the f...
You see a bunch of Kuatoa are kind of poking at the dome.
God. I hate magic. I fucking hate
You
magic.
see one
so
of them
bad.
try to eat it.
Thank God it's quiet in here at least. Jesus.
You see one of the Kuatoa, its mouth extended up on the dome, and you just see its tongue lapping against the side as it's trying to eat it. It goes away after about 30 minutes of trying.
Yeah, fuck you. Get out away from my
30
fucking
minutes.
dome.
I'm going to bed. Enjoy your doll or whatever.
Flanar, roll me a percentile. Is the alarm spell only to you, or is it to everybody?
It would be only to me.
Okay. So
Yeah.
make give me a D100, please. 99. Okay. Let's see. Where's my D100? Okay. So as you close your eyes, get ready to sleep. About an hour into your rest, you hear ding-a-ding.
All right.
You open your eyes. There's another Kuatoa who's just poking at the dome.
Okay. So, Fanar, we're not doing the alarm spell while we're in the creepy fish town.
You go back
Got
to sleep. Roll me another D100. Okay. And then one more for fun.
For fun, he says.
Yeah. So you're resting. Are you guys taking watches, by the way?
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'll
Anybody?
take second, I guess.
Okay. Aster, give me a perception roll.
Only needs 4 hours. Just give me my 4 hours.
All right. So your first watch goes off without a hitch. Second watch. Give me a perception roll.
Is that...
Sozreal.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Okay, kind of look around. You're getting some glances from some of the Kuatoa around you, but nothing really catches your eye. One of them, during the first hour of your watch, Aster, a Kuatoa came up and started poking on the dome before walking away. Who's taking third watch, or are we even doing third watch, or just 2 watches?
If Flanar has gotten 4 hours, he will take third watch. If not, he will not.
Right as you come to the end of your watch, you will hear, or of your rest, Flanar, you'll hear ding ding ding.
Is it 4 hours?
We'll say yeah, it's 4 hours.
Good. That means I have a long rest, which means I can get up and I can do third watch.
All right. So you see that there's a Kuatoa who's currently poking at the dome.
Obviously. All right.
You see him
Anything
licking.
else up? I'm gonna try to look around it and see if there's anything out there
Make a perception
beyond
roll.
one thing.
All right, your guys' rest ends with no issues. As you wake up in the morning, you look about, and you just hear. You no longer understand the Kuatoa.
Do we really need to speak to them for another 2 or 3 days?
Not unless it's something of grave importance.
I guess if we need to, we can go back and get slimed again. Ugh.
No, I wouldn't be comfortable doing that.
I'll do it. I don't care.
Well then, fucking have fun there, kiddo. Take your freaking pet with you and make sure that he's well behaved.
Fuck off.
All right. So what are you guys doing as the new day greets you?
None of the Kuatoa have any kind of a shop, right?
None that you've seen. Make an investigation check.
I guess they wouldn't, because even if they did, it wouldn't be Either
Good.
it wouldn't be good, or they. I don't even know if they take gold. That's
Make an investigation.
yeah, I am 14.
Nothing really in the way of a shop. You see some Kuatoa seem to be like trading things in between themselves, but that's about it.
I guess I'll just go for a walk and look around.
Okay. You get about 11 hungry looks as you walk around.
11 hungry looks.
What is around here?
There really isn't anything around here. This is definitely a small village. There's little huts that are scattered around here and there. There are larger puddles of muck that are littered around the area that Kuatoa seem to go and bathe themselves in. Unfortunately, there's not really anything in the way of like entertainment around here. At least nothing you can see.
Like, there's no way that they're like keeping themselves occupied or anything.
I mean, they are keeping themselves occupied. They're working. You can see that they're constantly trying to make improvements to the village. And some seem to have designated roles as guards for the village. There is definitely a society here. It's just not really a society you're too familiar with.
We live in a society, but I'm gonna try and help somehow.
Make a persuasion roll.
+0. There we go.
All right, it takes some doing as you no longer have the blessing of Bliptelpoop.
Oh, I'm not really talking anyway. I'm just gonna do no point.
They will help you. Kind of take some time. They'll show you how to kind of weave baskets. Help you. They'll basically try to teach you how to use a spear.
Cool.
Make a strength roll.
Straight strength.
Yeah, straight strength.
Oof.
You're not too good at it. Even though you are proficient with it, it's still a bit of a task. Especially because these spears are not what you would normally think of as spears. They are long chunks of stalagmites and stalactites that don't really offer much of a handhold.
Neat.
Anybody else doing anything else?
Can I? Oh, like David here.
No, you can go. Go.
Can I actually look around for food that doesn't make me want to throw up?
Make an investigation roll.
I can with this shit. It's a nat 1.
So looking around, you kind of glance about a bit, and you're just seeing all this disgusting food. You see that same kind of meat that's just flopped out on a dirty rock. You see what appears to be worms of some kind, these grubs that are in the process of being killed as one of the Kuatoa is violently hitting it with a rock. Just out of the corner of your eye, though, something catches it. Something catches your attention. You look over onto what appears to be a moss-covered rock, and as you glance a bit closer, you swear you see something that looks like a delicious cookie.
I guess I'll go up and look at it.
Walk over, you take a glance down, and what you see before you is this green disc that appears to have small, what you can make out to be, at least with that investigation, designs in the top of it. It appears to look like it's covered in some kind of sugar.
I'll lean down to look at it closer, but I don't trust anything.
It looks like a cookie covered in sugar.
I'm not touching that thing.
You rolled a natural 1. You believe that this is a cookie covered in sugar.
I believe it is.
Yes.
Can I pick it up and look at the bottom of it?
You pick it up and you look at the bottom, and it is a very nice white bottom. Very welcoming.
You know, people have often told me that I have a Never mind.
Do you eat it?
No.
No.
Save it for later.
Then it looks like a cookie. Like,
I'm confused, not stupid.
correct, but you said you were looking for something that wouldn't make your stomach turn, and this is something that wouldn't make your stomach turn. It's a cookie.
Cookie I found on a rock that's green, or rations I know won't kill me.
Just save it for later. It's fine.
Make a nature check at disadvantage.
Oh. So it's 9 plus 10.
10?
Yeah.
And it seems edible.
There's a lot of things that are edible.
It
It
seems
doesn't
like
mean they're
could,
not lethal.
It seems like you could eat this without having any issues.
This is a fucking moss-covered piece of like crap, isn't it?
It looks like a cookie.
Why do you want me to eat the cookie?
Because it's
Character take this animal. Fucking eat the cookie, you bitch.
Do you want to eat the edible cookie that your character believes is edible, or you don't?
Fine, I'll eat the fucking cookie.
player knowledge versus character knowledge. So you go ahead and you put this.
I am the character.
You go ahead and put this cookie in your mouth, and as you bite down, there is a spray of ink that erupts in your mouth.
Oh.
And as you pull away from it, having the bite mark still there, you see what looks like this viscous black liquid that is just dribbling out the front of it. And you see from the bottom, it's dead now, but now retracted off the bottom are about 12 legs, tiny legs that are squirming.
No.
And now that you're taking a second to realize, your mouth, you could kind of feel a bit of movement in your mouth.
I'm spitting it out immediately.
Alright, so whatever you ate, it was some sort of insect.
I don't like that.
Cookie bug.
And it leaves this fuzzy taste in your mouth.
Can I walk back over to where the rest of the party is hanging out and find Aster?
Sure, you'll go. Aster, is there anything you wanted to do while Goo was away?
Setting up another tiny hut.
Alright.
Immediately after.
Alright, so as you're setting up your tiny hut, Goo will approach you.
Aster, can I ask you for a very strange request?
What is
As you look up, Aster, you see what appears to be a thick tar-like, a thick stain that has kind of just fixed itself at the base of Goo's chin.
Can I have you press the digitation this away from my mouth?
Sure, and I do it. By the way, can you do me a favor since I did this for you?
Sure.
Make sure no one bothers me for the next 10 hours.
That's a long time, but okay.
Alright.
I will go outside of the tiny hut and sit there.
Sit down in the muck.
In front of the door.
There's the door.
There's no door, it's just a dome.
Oh. Okay.
And I am going to begin scribing my telepathic bond into my spellbook.
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
No!
Alright. What's everyone else doing? What's Flanar doing?
Well, I'm assuming that bugs are the usual thing, but I swear there should be something edible here. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't forage for something decent.
Make an investigation roll.
Investigation? I really wanted to... God damn it. Why would you do this to me?
Because it's funny. Alright.
Oh, pretty good.
So as you make your passes around the village, you eventually come across what appears to be another one of those another Kuatoa, who is in the process of skewering what looks like the closest resemblance would be some sort of beef. However, it's very clear that it's not. And he seems to just be skewering them in preparation, as you assume that he's going to be serving it raw as it is. However, you do see that there is a very, very faint smoke that is coming off of an area next to him. And as the spell kind of hits your nose, it's odd. It smells like a combination of like clam with like apple. It smells weird.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
I'm gonna look up to you.
Hi. Couldn't help but notice the, you know, yeah. You don't happen to have like maybe like one more of that, or maybe tell me what it is. Good talk.
If you don't understand what he's saying, he's a Kuotoa.
Yeah, no, that's like good talk, and I'll just
Make a performance roll.
yeah. Again, I'm really good at these. Yeah, it's just yeah, good talk, and I just walk away.
All right.
God damn it! All right. Well, at least there's something that's edible out there, but don't know what it is, and I have no idea of anything about this place. Actually, I'll go ahead and kind of position myself here really quick, and I'm just gonna.
What are you focusing on?
Sorry. 1 second. I think Mixer is frozen.
Whoa!
Is it? It shows that it's still moving for me.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
It might just be me.
I'll check too.
No, we're good. We're good. It's still moving for me.
Okay, it's probably just me then.
It just says since one of the following types of creatures are present. It doesn't say.
If you are favored. Or sorry, one time.
I was gonna say I favor dragons and fae, but as for everything else,
You sense whether the following types of creatures are present within a mile of you, or up to 6 miles: aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
and I'll go ahead and I'll burn a first level spell. I don't want to
You
just focus
sense.
on it for too long.
Does it tell you which one it is?
It just says
I'd say because it says.
I could sense the following types. So if it's like, I could sense an aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals.
You sense aberrations, and you sense aberrations, fiends, fae, and undead.
Oh, hey, there's at least one of those that I'm familiar with that I can kill really quickly. Everything else immediately tells me, yeah, this place is shit, as I expected. Great. I'll be sure to pass that information along to Fearless Leader. Then again, of course, I'm sure she knows this area better than anyone else.
All right. Anything else anybody else is doing before Aster fails his?
Yep. Can't use
Arcana?
Lucky Report on my thing, right, Eric?
I don't believe so. No.
Since it's a check, and I don't know.
So, Aster, you'll get to the end of your 10 hours. Right as you're about to finish, just right as you're about to finish. The dome has popped, by the way, because it takes.
Yep, I know.
Yeah. Right as you're about to finish, a little group of children of small Kuotoa will run past and just splatter muck all over the spell scroll as you're trying to finish the last incantation.
Hey, I was keeping people off for him.
I'm aware, but this is the reason he failed.
Oh.
And the muck will cover the last sentence of incantation that you have to do. And it was like, what? No, you'll go to scrape it off, and right as you do so, right as your hand moves across the muck, the spell scroll will burn from the edge that you wipe and completely evaporate.
Damn it. I told you to keep them away from me.
There's like 40 kids. What do you want me to do? I tried.
Whatever.
I'll buy you another one.
That's about 700 gold right there.
I don't give a damn. I don't spend my money.
Fair enough.
All right, so you guys will make it through that day. You will be offered food. Whether or not you want to take it is up to you.
Piggity pass.
pass.
Let's go for day 2. See whether or not the
All right, so you walk
Benny.
over, and what you see is what looks to be skewered mushroom heads that are covered in a green fuzziness. Hang on.
Huh.
Imagine Goo fucking fighting 40 fish children.
No, they wouldn't I wouldn't fight them. They just swarm me, and I'd be like, "Oh, I tried." But no.
No. By the way, Rudy Brassboon, as played by
All right, back. Sorry.
Meowth over here.
All right, I'm back.
Oh,
So, it is
so-
this. It is covered in this, green fuzziness, and you see that there are about 20 or so legs that are coming off of the bottom that are like spiked outward.
So this thing, it's not. Is this that tall, thin mushroom the guy was talking about? The one with the filled with water, able to
Nope.
eat right. Oh well, that shit has legs, so I'm assuming it was alive. Actually, very quickly, I'm just gonna poke it, see whether or not this thing wriggles.
Make an investigation check. Poke it. There's no movement.
All right, good to know. All right. Just think about the bland crackers. Just think about the bland crackers. This is a lot better than the bland crackers. This is much better than any other soldier book.
All right, so you go and take a bite, and as you do so, there is an explosion of ink in your mouth.
Does it taste like ink though?
Tastes very bitter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
However, you see a bunch of other Kuotoa that are just scarfing them down like they're wafers.
Go ahead and try and finish my piece.
You can finish it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's just incredibly bitter.
Mm-hmm.
There's about 4 of them on this stick.
I think just the one will be fine.
All right.
And I will wipe at whatever I have with my mouth, with my hand, and I'm gonna.
All right. So you go ahead and wipe it. It's now on your hand, and you see your skin has been stained a bit.
I'm gonna go back.
All right. So as Flanar returns to the group, you see that there's just a big black smear across his face.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Oh, did you? You already got stuff from over there?
No, I ate a bug on the ground. It was...
Ah. Well, I thought yeah, makes sense. It had legs. Anyway, you, Purple Eyes. What do you know about this place? What's in here?
Any manner of horror you can think of.
All right. Rather straightforward. You don't know anything about aberrations, fae, fiends, undead?
All of the above?
Well, not necessarily all the above. I don't think
No,
there's
I
any-
mean, I'm pretty sure all of the above are down here somewhere.
Don't think that there's any celestials here, though. I don't think I've felt them. No dragons, which, if there were dragons down here, oh god.
Ezreal,
No dragons. Yes?
do you think there's a second Flanar down here?
What way do you mean?
I think you know.
No, I don't know what you're... No. What the
I
fuck
didn't
you on
ask
about?
you.
I know you didn't ask me, but I'm right fucking here.
She said the scariest thing I can imagine.
Oh my god. Smart ass half-breed shit. Alright. How many more days do we have left in this freaking thing? Because I'm starting to get sick of this place.
She said a few days. This was day 1.
Ah, I thought the previous day was day 1, but I guess I'm wrong.
No, it was Daisy roll.
Try living here for 50 years, and then you'll get sick of it.
All right, so the night comes to you. You guys taking watches again.
I'll take a watch.
Okay.
'Cause I didn't before.
All right. Give me a perception roll.
Okay. I guess I can roll. It says it's loading. This is 6 plus 14.
14. Okay, you kind of glance around. Nothing really catches your attention. Who's taking second watch?
I will. Might as well.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check, Ezra.
And I'm still holding Rudy Breastman.
Okay. 24. As you're taking your second watch, you kind of just are glancing down at Rudy, just staring at him. Look about. This village has gone quiet at this point. It's pretty late in the night. Glance over. You catch something just at the corner of your vision. It's kind of hard to make out, though. You have to kind of squint a bit as you look over. You see what looks like this big mass of brown that seems to be lumping its way around. And as you kind of take a closer look, its head turns, and you see these gigantic bug-like pincers that come out of the front of its face, and these slitted eyes that look at you. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
From within the dome?
From within the dome. 13. Ezreal, your arms kind of fall to your side. Puppet falls to the ground. As you look at this creature, you stand up and walk out of the dome and start walking towards this creature. I'd like you to make another charisma saving throw. You find your entire body is locked in place as you just seem mesmerized by just the look in this creature's eyes. As it comes forward. It's going to take 3 attacks against you.
Hey!
It's going to make 2 clacks with its claws and 1 with its mandibles. That's going to be... the first claw is going to be a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Second claw is going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Mandibles are going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Take 20 points of damage in total.
Okay.
As it just rakes itself across you and you break from your stupor. Ezra, I'd like you to roll initiative.
Oh, alright. I will. Yes. Oh, well, there we go.
I will point out you are about 20 feet outside the camp right now.
Okay.
But you have the first go in initiative. Are you going to avert your gaze from this creature?
Let's... Well, let me check these spells real quick. One action. Do I get an extra action from the nat 20, or is it just...
No. Just, you get first round initiative, so I'm asking you, are you averting your gaze?
I'm going to shut my eyes,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy, and I'm going to scream.
You cast Thaumaturgy, and you let out this horrendous scream. You guys, all of you in the tent, will hear Ezreal just scream out.
The tent, and not the dome.
The dome, yeah.
If I roll to
And,
wake up.
and sound go through the dome.
Yeah, I can. You can still hear things through the dome.
Okay.
So all of you will jolt to consciousness, because it's, unless any of you are incredibly heavy sleepers.
I'm an elf. I don't have
Master
to-
Florence.
You guys are going to come in on the next round of initiative as this creature will go ahead and take 3 strikes against you again, Ezreal. Okay, so one claw is going to be a 10. Second claw, 18. I rolled the same thing, 18, 22.
Hit.
So from the claw attack, take 12 points of slashing damage, and the mandibles take 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so I'll how much? Math. Is it 18 and 15?
Yeah. Alright, so, Goo, as the shock wakes you, you're laying on the ground right now, but you hear Ezreal scream. It'll take half your movement to stand up.
Okay, I still have 25 feet of movement.
Yeah, you turn and you run over there, and as you get there, you see this massive insectoid-like creature with these slitted eyes and large mandibles that protrude out from its face. And as you come up, its eyes look at you, and you just make a charisma saving throw.
I don't have. That's a 2.
2. You immediately just stop in place, and your arms fall to your side as you are just locked in this creature's gaze. Your turn ends.
Great.
Ezreal.
Alright. So my turn ended before I could say. I wanted to put the damage onto my wings.
Oh, okay. So which damage?
Was it?
It's 2 separate damage sources. So the claw, I believe I said you took 20 damage in total.
Yeah.
So you can either do 10 from the bite or 10 from the claw.
No, wait. It was 23 in total.
Oh.
Take the 15?
No. We'll cut it in half. We'll say you can take 11 or 12.
I'll take 12 under the wings.
Okay. Because I can't remember what the exact rolls were.
Okay.
And then here you just took more damage. So.
Okay. So, I'm going to fly up.
Are you gonna open your eyes?
No.
Okay. You do not have a very good understanding of this cavern. How high are you flying up?
How tall did the creature seem?
It was about 9 feet tall.
I guess 10 feet?
Okay, so you're not going to leave its attack range.
No.
You're just going to be flying, okay?
And I will cast my spell slots back. Fuck, bro. I guess I'll do guiding bolt.
It's at disadvantage because you're not looking.
Of course. I'm missing that don't hit anyway.
Yeah, 13 will miss. But roll again, see if you net one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I did, you motherfucker.
I'm sad. You forgot.
Roll a D100, Israel.
Spin the wheel, make the deal. Spin the wheel, make the deal. Spin the wheel, make the deal.
50.
Do
Straight
the
down the middle.
dance. Shit your pants.
Alright, you've been marked as easy prey. You will find out what that does when it's their turn.
Their turn.
Flanar.
Alright, getting up half the movement. What's half of 35? I'm assuming 15.
15.
Regardless.
Round it down.
Alright, so 20. 20's left.
So you go ahead and run out. And as you run out, you see this creature. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Like, you're not even gonna let me have a chance to, like, have him figure it out. You're just gonna let me roll with
Have
a
you
negative-
ever seen an Umber Hulk before?
No, but I was told, oh, by the way, don't look at the Umber Hulk size when we were running around.
Correct, but you also have never seen an Umber Hulk, so you don't know that this is an Umber Hulk.
I would know it's fucking huge. I'm like, I've been warned about these things, but you know what? Whatever. It's 3. What the fuck do I do?
D8.
D8.
I got it.
You
I got it. Natural 1. No, I'm joking. 7. The creature makes one melee attack against a random creature, or does nothing if no creature is within its reach. You do nothing.
Uh-huh.
Aster Florence. Or actually, sorry, no, it's the Umber Hulk's turn. So it will look up at you, Ezreal, and its first attack has advantage on you now. So, first claw. Both of those dice are cocked. I have no clue how the heck that happened. They managed to... I'm going to describe this for you guys. I'll show you guys on the camera. So I rolled them, and they did this. Like, that. And held.
They cocked each
Yeah,
other.
they cocked each other.
Nice.
First attack against you, Ezreal. It's a 17.
Just hits.
Alright, claw. Fuck me. 19.
Hits.
Mandible. Stop rolling. Oh my god. Okay, 21. So all 3 hit.
Yep.
It's going to be 8 points of slashing damage from the first claw, 5 points of slashing damage from the second claw, and 16 points of damage from the mandible.
Okay. That's cool.
Ezreal, or Aster Florence. What are you doing, Aster Florence?
Yes, no?
It's your turn.
We didn't hear you.
Oh, it's your turn, Aster.
Yeah, I said I run out of 10, 15 feet.
Okay, so you go ahead and you run out.
Look at the Umber Hulk's eyes.
Yeah,
Roll
as you
wisdom.
run out, roll a charisma saving throw.
Because we're doing the conga line.
So Aster, you've managed. So as you look into this thing's eyes, you feel this darkened this influence start to come over you. You see like your eyes just start to get warbly. Your whole vision starts to go. You shake your head, open them, and you're fine. What is your action?
And of course I roll good on this. Okay.
What's your
I
action?
firebolt it.
Alright, so you hold your finger out. 24 hits. 21 damage. Very nice.
21.
21.
I'll mark this in the chat. All right. Back to the top of the initiative. Goo, are you gonna try to avert your eyes, or just keep looking at this?
Charmed. I could
No,
try
no, no.
to
Start of your turn.
break out
So
of it.
at the start of each turn, you can choose to avert your eyes.
Can I just close my eyes and swing for where I think it is?
You can. All your attacks will be at disadvantage.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So you close your eyes. You get closer.
So I rolled twice already. 12
Miss.
to hit. Okay. One more time. Please be below one. Okay, so 16.
Misses.
Jesus Christ.
So you're impacting, but you're just not able to break the hide of this armored carapace.
Natural one.
Roll a d100.
Man, Chris, what
22.
22.
22.
Shook yourself up. You are stunned for 1 round.
Yay. And I wasted a key point.
So as you take the second one, you hit the armored carapace, and you hit in just the wrong spot with your knuckles, there's just this shock that goes up your arm and into your chest, and it is horrible. Ezreal,
So, I'm above this thing, right?
barely above it. You're like a foot above it. You're still within its reach.
Can I get on its back?
You can. Would you like to?
I would.
Make a contested athletics check.
Yeah, dog.
It's like, oh no.
At dis-
Oh, come on.
So you try to grab onto it, and it just pulls both of its claws back, and as it tries to grab you, you just feel the wind and force come off it, because I assume you're still closing your eyes.
Yeah.
You just feel the wind and force coming, and you let go just in time as the claws miss you.
Alright.
That was your action.
my action. Bonus action healing word on myself.
All right. Flanar,
All right,
are you averting your eyes?
I have to.
All right, so
because-
you close your
oh,
eyes.
shit! This is the thing that I was told about.
Yeah.
So number one, I'm gonna get this thing going.
All right, so you bonus action cast your ensnaring strike.
Come on, don't miss.
18 just hits.
All right, so it's gonna take 7 damage. It needs to make a strength saving throw.
All right. This is a large creature, so it has advantage on the save. Strength? Oh, it rolled double 14, so that's a 19.
I really hope you said 14 because my spell save is 15, but you had to go ahead and
Natural 2 natural 14s plus 5.
it was to be expected. Something that big is going to be that hefty, so that spell was wasted. Big shot.
Roll a d100.
Can I just like die? Because this is like the third natural one.
Roll a
And-
d100, please.
Yeah, I'm on it.
26. Okay, good to know. All right. The Umber Hulk has a few targets in its range now. So we'll roll a d4. On a 1 and a 2, Ezreal. 3, 4, Goo. Goo, it's going for you.
Cool.
I believe it has advantage on you because you're not... No, it doesn't have advantage on you. Okay, so the first attack is going to be an 11.
No.
Second attack, a 24.
That's a good one.
Third attack, a 27.
That'll work too.
9 points of slashing damage on the first hit,
Owie.
and 9 points of piercing damage on the mandibles.
Cool.
Aster, your turn. Are you averting your gaze?
Yeah. Is there like a wall or like some kind of pillar that I can get behind?
You can get behind a hut.
I'll get behind a hut and I'm gonna cast Big B's Hand at the 5th level.
All right, so you'll summon a big beast hand.
Do I actually have to see?
You have to see it. I'll let you change your spell if you'd like to, because Aster would know that. You have to see it.
Okay. Let's see here. What would I do? I'll cast Mental Prison on it.
You still have to see it.
Yep, I know.
So as you
Okay.
turn to cast Mental Prison, then you should make a Charisma saving throw the moment you look at it.
Okay. 17?
17. That's a success.
Yeah, I don't know why it fucking does it twice, but Mental Prison, 6th level.
What is this?
Um,
What kind of save is this?
wait, it's a intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yeah, never mind the damage.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
That's an 18 minus 1.
My spell save 17.
So it succeeds.
Okay, that's waste.
That's
Okay.
literally its worst save is intelligence.
What a dummy.
It takes 5d10 damage.
Does it still take the damage?
Let's see. On a successful save, the target takes 5d10 damage.
Alright, go ahead and do that
Excellent.
damage.
On a failed save, the target takes 5d10 damage, and you make a... Wait, what? On a failed... What?
So succeeding, it does damage. Failing, it traps it.
Failing means it failed.
Yeah, I already rolled for damage, so...
Okay, so 27 points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
Still good damage, like... For a failed save? Or for a succeeded save, that's still really good.
Yeah, I thought it was like half, and then I read down, it's like, oh, 10d10 if it does anything else in it.
Alright. Goo.
I can't look at it, but I can still try. Wait, oh no, am I stunned for the
Oh
rest
yeah,
of this
end
turn?
of your turn the stun ends. So your turn goes by. The stun ends.
Oh.
Ezreal.
Or way I can get, like, can I get behind it?
You can get behind it.
Would it be able to look at me?
It'll most likely be able to look at you.
Damn it. Okay, let's see. I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. Spiritual weapon hits its armored carapace with no effect.
No. Yeah. Oh. That was just a roll hit. Okay. And that was a bonus. So. Fuck, I don't know.
You could try save or suck spells. Oh wait, no, I think you have to see the creature for that.
Not this round. Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame, do you have to see the target for Sacred Flame?
Let me see.
Go ahead and click Sacred Flame.
Well, clicking Sacred Flame would just do the attack.
Sacred Flame. Target you can see within range. You cannot see the creature. You've closed your eyes.
Has it been injured at all?
I mean, I'd say you would have heard some things impact.
One creature you can see within range.
You could open your eyes, but you have to make a charisma save.
And I'm not at all good with charisma. I'm good. That's
Alright,
it.
Flinar. Are you still averting your gaze?
I have to avert my gaze, but I know for a fact that it needs its eyes to see. So I'm hoping to God these next two shots I'm going to take are going to go right at him.
Sure, make attack rolls. Disadvantage. 18 just hits.
18 to the eyes. Come on, damn it. Let's start plucking. The attack number dose. 13 will miss, probably.
Yeah, unfortunately 13 misses.
But I bet I heard like a squelch at one point.
Alright, that was his turn. That was your turn, Flinar, and now it is the Umber Hulk's turn.
Hold on, was it successful?
No, it was not. You're trying to... It's near impossible to do an aimed shot when you can't see the target. You don't know how it's maneuvered or how it's moved. And ordinarily...
So don't even try to go for descriptors. Gotta just...
Well, you can try to shoot for its eyes, but I'm saying, like, because most of you have your eyes closed, and Aster has thrown himself back behind a wall, I presume, you don't know if you hit it or not. Like, there's no indicator right now whether you hit its eye or not. So that's the other thing.
So again, don't even bother say, "Oh, I'm going for the eyes," because it doesn't matter.
You shot at its eyes, or where you thought its eyes were. It's gonna go for goo.
Yeah.
The first claw is gonna miss. The second claw is a natural 20.
Okay.
The mandible, 17?
Damage?
No,
Or
17 to hit.
No.
Okay. So here comes the crit. Oh man, 21 points of damage.
Fuck.
I rolled max damage. Alright, so, Aster.
Can I look up to see like how high the ceiling is?
Yeah, you go ahead and glance up. You see it's about 15 feet high.
That puts a damper on my plan. And I took off magic missile. Gonna look at it and try to firebolt it.
So you turn, make a charisma saving throw.
Yep. Yep, I failed.
Alright. D8. 6. I need you to roll a d8.
Okay.
So, Aster, you take off full sprint in a random direction. Call high or low and roll me a percentile.
High.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll a percentile.
Yeah, give me a second. Fucking tap. Torn order, get out of my sight. Advanced dice roller. 20.
So as you go and you run full sprint in this direction, you crest what is a small break in the cavern, and you begin falling.
Okay. I'm gonna activate Featherfall.
I'm checking something. Does not say you do not get a reaction, so you quickly, oh god, and you cast your Featherfall as you begin your descent slowly.
How far am I falling?
You look down, you have about 100 or so more feet to fall.
Wizard's gonna be out for some time then.
Well, he's just slow falling right now, so he can always try to jump back up. Goo, you're up.
I will use my
Dude, this is Featherfall tax.
wholeness of body to recover a fuckload of HP. So that's 71 total, I believe. And then I'll use my bonus action to take a dodge action.
Okay, so it'll be straight attack against you if it chooses to hit you.
Yeah, and is there any way I could like try to get this thing's attention?
Make intimidation.
Fuck. That's a 17. It's a flat 17. I don't have any add-ons.
So you kind of begin taunting and trying to kind of get the Umber Hulk's attention by just kind of smacking your hand into it, just trying to do everything.
While my eyes are closed.
Yeah. You're
hey,
not.
Dickhead.
Yeah, you think you hear some movement, some shuffling. Ezreal.
Good enough for me.
Which fully healed?
I'm sorry.
Is Goo pretty much fully healed?
You
I'm
can't
fine.
see what hit. You can't see his health state.
Oh, that's true.
Your eyes are closed.
Could I hear Esther falling?
You heard some movement. This sounded like someone ran off.
Okay. It's weird. But, you know. Alright, I'm gonna redo my... I'm gonna hit with my spiritual weapon.
17 just misses.
And fuck it. Fuck it. Guiding bolt.
Okay. Roll your attack at disadvantage. By the way, you guys get to see the microphone. Ooh, the glory. I have to keep my voice more quiet because my mom's trying to go to sleep, so I got people who are trying to sleep. 23 hits. Go under that damage.
Alright. Always the ones. Always the ones.
That's how much damage has been done to it so far.
Okay.
Okay. So you hear the bolt impact and you hear a quick little come from the creature. You think you hit it.
Alright.
Flanar.
Guiding bolts.
So it's gonna be
make an attack. That's,
I will call it a straight roll. As you just see, as even with your eyes closed, you can see just the glow, like when there's a light against like your shut eyes. That's what you're seeing right now. So you kind of have something to aim at.
Give me a straight shot to the eyes, for fuck's sake.
21 hits. 8 points of piercing damage. Okay. So you hear a as the bolt seems to make, as the arrow seems to make impact, and as it does so, the light fades.
It's not as squishy, so I'm guessing that's where the eyes are. Go again.
26 hits. Oh man. If you guys could see, you'd see that it is incredibly injured.
Hell yeah.
Just
On
for
a scale from
funsies,
1
as
to
a
its
free
health bar.
for funsies, as a free action, Lennar is actually going to look up and see whether he's got the eyes.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Now,
Didn't see that one coming.
you haven't been hitting the eyes; you've been hitting the eyelids. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Not disadvantage. 16.
All right, you look at it, and you can see that there are a bunch of wounds in its body. However, its eyes still remain. Even though you did strike one of them, there's just this natural, just the fact that its other eye is undamaged, that effect is still being held.
All right, then immediately head back down. God damn it! Just stop moving.
Aster, you are slow falling.
I'm going to telekinesis on my, and then grab myself and try to fly up with it. If I can do that.
I don't think you can because it locks your body in place, so you'd have no way of
Okay.
physically moving yourself.
Big B's hand, because I don't have any flying ability.
So you will cast Big B's hand. Big B's hand will cradle you as it lifts you up.
Someone is upset.
Yeah, it's my sister.
Me, I'm upset.
Upsetty in my spaghetti. Use that spell slot.
I'm continuously turning off my microphone so that way the stream doesn't have to listen to her screams because she got in trouble.
Oof.
Got it.
Damn. Bad kid.
Well, maybe not
No.
bad kid, just bad day.
Yes, he had a bad day. Anyway.
All right. The next, that was Astra's turn. Go.
Well, I'll try and do what I do best with my eyes closed.
Go for it.
So I assume still disadvantage.
Punch him in the
Classic.
dick.
That's not gonna happen. That's a 12.
Yeah, that's a miss, unfortunately.
That's better. 16?
16 misses.
Jesus Christ. Nuts, nope. And one more for the road. Or I guess 2. That's already 15, so fuck it. I'm done here.
Alright, so,
Actually, no, I have to see if I net 1. Okay, it's a 10.
alright, unfortunately, as you try to wail in on this thing, you just cannot land a solid enough blow.
I feel like an alcoholic.
Ezreal, you're up. Oh, you know what? I missed the Umber Hulk's turn, so I'm gonna take 3 attacks at Goo.
Okay, cool.
Straight rolls.
Motherfucker.
Wait, was it before my turn then?
Yes, it was before your turn.
Okay,
but we're
so
gonna
before I would have moved, I was still dodging. So
Yes.
straight. I'm just
yeah,
making sure
straight.
it's straight.
The highest I rolled was a 17.
Cool. No.
All right, so all the attacks miss. All right, so Ezreal, you're up.
Do I have like a general idea of where it is?
Yeah, you have a general idea of where it is, but just having a general idea is not enough because it's still moving. Like it's not remaining stagnant in combat. It's maneuvering around, so it's hard to pin. So that's what's giving you the disadvantage. Is you can't really pinpoint exactly where it is.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of turn away from where I think it is. Do this, and just open my eyes. I want to see how hurt everyone is.
So you're gonna turn the opposite direction of it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say as long as you're keeping your back to it, it's fine. You look out, you see Flanar, bow drawn, eyes closed. He looks pretty solid.
Oh no, David's fading away into the.
Give me a.
Don't feel so good, Mr. Howard.
How's it going?
Okay, because Goo is right up on the Umber Hulk, I'll say give me perception. See how well you can kind of just take a quick glance. Okay, all right. I'll say you can. It's almost immediate. You glance down at Goo really quickly. You see that he looks pretty hardy. You do not see ass. You see just off in the distance with your dark vision a figure being lifted up by a giant hand.
All right, everyone's got everything handled. I'm gonna take my chance with the Umber Hulk, and I'm going to look at it and cast Toll of Dead.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Fuck.
Alright, that's a d8. So as you look at it, your whole body just goes lax as you just stare at it. Still hovering. But you do nothing this round, so you are technically stunned for the round. Flanar.
Let's finish this. Come on, goddammit.
I'm retarded.
28 hits.
Come on.
Alright, so as you go ahead and you take a shot at it, with one final blow, you take focus and aim as to where you saw the other eye, and as you fire, you hear a as Ezreal, the trance breaks on you as you see this thing squirm and reel back before eventually falling down on its back and falling to the ground dead.
By that point, I've notched another arrow and probably fired in that same area before I heard the...
So I'll say you fire and you just hear a...
Did I get it?
You got it.
Yeah. No bullshit.
At which point, as you look around, as you guys take a quick glance around, you see that the Kuatoa were woken up, but they are terrifyingly, barely peeking through the doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna irk an eye open and find it there and go, oh. Ah, shit, I just lost an arrow. I wonder how far that thing went.
No, you impacted.
It's okay. You can come out now. It's dead.
All right. So as the Kuatoa eventually make their way out, all of them begin very excitedly, kind of holding up spears in hands and going. They seem to be giving praise to you as they surround you and kind of just excitedly begin lifting their hands up.
Maybe they don't want to eat us anymore.
Well, of course not. They got the giant thing. Speaking of, I'm gonna...
Which, as you say that, you see a bunch of Kuatoa are already lifting it and taking it into the village.
Hey! I need to get some of my arrows back. Hey!
You'll run outside and pick up your arrows. You got it. Okay, I think we should end the session. I wanted to go for later, but my sister won't stop yelling, and I don't want that to be put on the stream.
We got our 3 hours of content. Cool,
Yeah.
baby.
So
Can
yeah, that's.
I?
Oh, go ahead.
Can I just point out a massive level of retardation on, I assume, half of us? I'm not entirely sure.
What is that?
This thing was charming us, correct?
No, it is not a
Elves!
charm effect.
It's
Okay, I thought it was retarded.
No. It's confusing gaze.
Okay.
yeah.
I legitimately thought 3 of us were idiots.
But
No, you guys are fine.
the thing is, I know
Oh my
how it is,
God.
but the effects that apparently it does is confusion. So I knew for certain that's not charming. That's not being charmed.
Yeah, it is not a charm effect. You are basically under the effects of confusion if you fail your saving throw.
Yeah.
Umber Hulks are nasty, man.
So we're not complete
Anyway,
dumbasses.
guys, we're gonna go ahead and leave off tonight. We'll pick this up next week. I want to get the stream turned off before my sister keeps having a freaking panic attack. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I saw a lot of people stopped in. Thank you for giving us a chance, giving us a watch. Like I said, we'll pick this up next week, either Friday or Saturday, depending on availability of the group. But yeah, until then.